Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Oh shit!
Hi.
Calm
Hello.
down. Calm down. Oh my god.
Hello.
All right, fuck. You already had your G fuel. Chill the fuck out.
Hello.
Hey, a new guy.
Well, I
Better.
think the uncalm down is because of the G Fuel, actually.
Thanatos, thank you very much for your resub for the 25th month. That's crazy. My guys, we are going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh today.
What?
Did you
No
know?
way. All of us have dueled already.
Yeah.
What's
well,
there left to do?
what more duels is there to be had? We've
Where's looking at
done
the
we've
camera?
done
This
every
is
duel.
always going to be a short one.
We've done every duel. It's
I
happened.
have a solid.
All we have to
One
do is wait for the very calm and collected opponent to just be like, I accept this loss, and give us his thong.
Well, that might happen. But who wants to tell us what happened last time so that we can see if that happens?
So previously on 5DARPS, Academy Days or something like that. Is it Raw Fight the Power?
We're still in Rah Fight the Power.
Raw Fight the Power.
We might
picked
that may be done today.
Yeah. We
That's
picked up where
crazy.
we left off last session, which was everyone basically having a bit of time to have a break. We were talking to Rhino and Drew, and Caitlin decided to talk with the Rhino for a bit to see if she could get any questions answered, and eventually was able to get him into the nurse's office because he was like, I'm fine. I have fallen down some stairs, but I'm fine. Meanwhile, with the others, they went to go get lunch, and while they were getting lunch, Professor Price went over to our boy Taliesin and was like, hey, talk to me later. If you're interested, follow me. You know? And he got a salad. Apparently the salad is very important to the plot. I don't know.
Salad.
It's not.
Then-
He left it.
Then he left the salad and Taliesin followed to go talk with him. At that point, I don't know exactly what happened, but I believe he was offered a deal, right, Taliesin?
He was offered a deal, a pretty interesting deal
That you definitely didn't take.
that I definitely didn't take.
Yeah, it was keep what you have or open the briefcase.
So Taliesin got some info. Stuff that I remember they mentioned was apparently Price doesn't know that much about the biobans. He was gonna give Taliesin a card, and he was gonna give Taliesin the ability to go back to Raw. And Taliesin
And
was
be a little
like,
and be a little poster boy and be a little
Yeah. He'll be the guy.
He
little guy.
even got my actual old jacket from Raw. You know that he cares by doing that.
He got everything back.
It still got the old smell and everything.
Taliesin came back to the others. He came back to Benny and Gregor, and they just talked. And Taliesin informed them, "Hey, this is what's happened. I'm not going to take the deal. I'm not interested in it. I can't believe he left before I could give him a piece of my mind." And with that, Caitlin joined them, and they all talked a bit more about the next steps, possible deals and stuff. We figured eventually, I believe Sammy came as well, right? Yeah, he came as well eventually, and then we all headed back. We learned some more about. No, Caitlin learned some more about the guy who, Nato, yeah, and he's technically a copycat duelist, but like he uses decks in a different way, so that's some information. He likes to show
He's a
people that he knows
copycat,
how.
but he likes to improve, at least from what he thinks.
Yeah, he thinks he is him. He thinks he knows all the cards in the game. You know?
He's that guy who like sits over like your shoulder and goes, I don't know, I don't think that's the best move. You probably should have had a Regegi in this deck somewhere.
They're a Twitch backseater.
Just draw a Regeki, cool.
Just draw a Regegi, you fucking... Come on.
He's the average Master Duels watcher.
Your deck has no synergy.
Yeah, this Balatro play would be better if you like discarded some cards. Yeah, I know.
I could beat this
Anyway,
guys with my nuts tied.
Oh my god.
Testicular torsion. Anyway, we went back. Miss Records had some bread, and then the next deal was gonna happen. They wanted to Gray, but no. We had the chance to do a veto, I believe. Possibly, I forget.
They had the chance for a veto.
They had the chance for a veto. There we
But
go.
they didn't even end up using it because they lost one of their members.
Yeah. So because of that, Nato would have the chance to duel again later. But we tried to push him to use that, and he was like, no. And so we had Grace and Talzin duel each other. They dueled, and Talzin won. Let's just go with that. That's the narrative.
No, we gotta tell them exactly what happened.
Do we?
No, we really don't.
Do we?
I won by default. And that's the best
Default,
win I can have.
default.
Default.
What happened was the biobands was taking her HP, and she did not have a lot, I guess.
Can't believe she
Or
got merricked.
She got married. She got the Joey treatment. But yeah, that duel happened. They won, and then Pitt and Gregor were gonna duel each other. So they dueled and basically flirt while dueling. They're gonna go on another day, I guess. Congrats. And Gregor won. Pitt was like, "Oh wait, I meant to faint," and so she, fell to the ground. And Gregor ran over.
It was the
dashing
only
good man he
person
was.
that lost that fucking didn't lose to excessive damage.
So that happened. Meanwhile, Professor Price was going, machinations go undetected. Fuck. But apparently he got everything he wanted. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah,
He's so
yeah,
mad that he
definitely.
lost.
Yeah, we technically saw what a Manelian summon happened, but that got retconned, so we don't know what one of those is.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. And yeah, currently the standings are 4-1.
4-1.
And we don't need to use the biobands anymore, so that can be taken off. But new rules and stuff. So yeah, that's the situation.
That was very good. That's very good. Good, concise little thing there. Good job. I would like to remind you, however, because you did leave it out, that you slid and caught another woman.
Oh yes, I did do that.
You're so good at that. You're just so good at catching women.
I would like that to be my ability, woman sense.
Woman sense. My woman senses are tingling. Where's the tingle come
woman.
from?
For the last time, you're just horny.
My loins are tingling.
My loins.
Oh my god. It's not a superpower. We all get horny.
Horniness is my superpower.
It's not.
How
But
many
yes.
women have you saved from falling?
But yes, at the end of the day, Gregor had defeated Pitt. They did it rather handily, thanks to Snatch Steal and a bunch of other things that I was like, oh, well, fuck. I guess I just die.
Just draw Snatch Steal.
I guess I just
Fuck 'em
fucking
kids.
die. Thank you very much, though, Aaron. Much appreciated. I gave you the two little redraws or little
Thank you.
rerolls. There you go. That being said, last thing we want to go over before we get into the game today. Everybody at home, have fun with the fleeting inspirations today.
Just said that last time.
No, I said that. Well, technically, I said it last time, yes, because I was like at the end of the month. Have fun with those. Have fun with them now because you may not get to have too much more fun with them. So tomorrow, they're gonna be somewhat changed tomorrow.
I can't believe you're doing that right as we're about to do a big thing in Zelda, you bastard.
No, that's right. Fuck them.
You bastard child.
As we come back, I'm getting the thing for the comeback. You have to go Electric Rose. Perfect. As we make our way back, to cheering and wonderment throughout the area. You guys see up on the top area where all of the duels have been shown, all of the monitors that have been going on. There's a close-up of Pitt and Gregor as it shows Slifer win. Beneath it, Slifer wins the Interdorm Millennium Brawl. Congratulations. You guys done it. There's literally no way for the other team to come back, and there's literally no way for them to tie it. The Slifers have won. There is a murmuring going through the crowd. People are wondering just what is going to happen now that
The
all that has been
majority
done.
raw crowd, yeah, I see.
The raw crowds, they're like, what the fuck? You guys
Did we join the wrong door?
look over toward Price, who is at this moment looking as if he's calmed down since the duel ended. He has put his hand through his hair and is just kind of swooping it back, trying to get composed, have his composure done. You see NATO, who is looking in shock because he was so ready for his duel to happen, and now he has been told that is not going to happen. And he just wanted to duel. He just wanted to have a duel with you guys. He just wanted to beat you guys up. We'll have to wait till next
He
time.
just wants to do it several times.
He has to wait till next time. He has to wait till the next Interdorm and Millennium Brawl to beat you guys up.
They might cancel him after we won.
As the only Raw student who won their duel.
The only winner in the world.
The only winner in the world. You guys see the announcer begins to tell everyone the stakes for the duels once again, as he mentions that those who had participated in Raw have now the options to make their way down into the Slifer dorms. Upon saying that, the camera goes to the entryway as 3 people are seen coming in. As you see, what appears to be Felix, Rhino, and Drew. As they step their way in, Drew is still somewhat looking tired, but not dead. The other 2 are looking worse off. Rhino is still looking somewhat injured. And as you look to Felix, Felix appears to be walking in with a slight strange gait. As you guys note that he appears to be somewhat holding back an injury, like maybe potentially a leg based injury.
How many stairs are there in this fucking place?
He just fell down the stairs is all.
So like, he needs to be fucking investigated with this shit.
Upon the 3 of them coming in, you would find that one of the proctors makes their way to them. As the proctor, Mr. Eworth, goes to them and talks to them and asks them, the 3 of them, without even a slight bit of hesitation, start walking over toward the Slifer side. As the 3 of them make their way over, you find Rhino looks to you guys with a very slight smile going across his face, looking toward where Benny and Caitlin are. Drew seems to be somewhat behind them, looking very, very much like, hey guys, like wondering if they should be here.
She walks in here, don't worry, looking for Nadia.
As Felix makes their way there, you see that in particular, he is looking over toward where all of you are. He seems to give a slight wave over toward Gray, and then a wave over toward Benny, the 2 people he knows. But
Stoic nod.
But Miss Records seems to stare and look to him, and in particular, since the only ones that would be able to see this would be Gregor, who is coming back, with Pitt and Taliesin, you see there's a bit of a glare coming from Records over to where Price is, as she looks to Felix and then looks across the room. Gregor, you and Pitt make their way over there. At this point, Grace is also approached, but just doesn't seem to really get up. They're just like, yeah, I'll stay here.
It's fine. You can stay in my bosom.
As everyone but Nato decides to make their way to the Slifer dorms.
Look at that shit. Look at
Me and my most annoying student.
Hey, Miss Records.
Yeah, Taliesin, what's up?
Do you think we could ask the proctors if, I don't know, we could offer the final slot to any other Raw student that may want to join? Or how maybe Neopolis students want to join Slifer at this point?
Everything was in writing before it came through. From what I had saw before getting everything in, it was all overdone by the obelisk teacher, Mr. Jones. So at the moment, it doesn't seem like anything like that will happen. That being said, if we do find ourselves to be over Raw in the rankings at the end of the month, maybe we can have some of them some of them go up into our dorm.
Sounds good to me.
Currently, nobody would want to go down, per se, most likely, but some of them might want to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't there the second part to this deal?
Finally. That's right. Are you ready to be fully clothed, Gregor?
I mean, I do love being fully clothed. I don't get what that has got to do with that right now.
The dual thong.
Oh yeah! Yeah, I was gonna get my dual thong.
Yeah, make sure he
Gregor?
presents it to you.
What?
Before you get your dual thong, can I ask if we can do something else?
What's going on, miss?
She looks across the way. I'm not satisfied. Her eyes go over toward where Rhino and where Felix are. Do you mind if I go talk to Mr. Price?
Well, if you're gonna talk to a teacher, you're gonna talk to your teacher, right? Go ahead.
You find that, speaking of Price, he has been called up onto the stage as the proctor starts talking to everybody, telling them about the Millennium Duels and how impressive their showing was, despite Roz having left through. As they begin to start talking about the Millennium Duels, however, you do find there's
Don't
a
talk to him alone.
large sigh going inwards and then outwards. Don't worry, I got this.
Thumbs up.
As Miss Record starts making her way up, she looks over toward where the staff are. As she does, you see that there is a nod coming from Professor Wells. As Professor Wells seems to stand up, make his way down over toward where the side of the area is. And the lights go off.
Oh no.
Oh.
As the lights go off, everybody seems to stop. There's a slight gasping throughout the crowd, and the talk with Price about the Millennium Duel seems to have stopped.
Oh, sorry.
As they do, a spotlight seems to go down onto the center of the arena. It seems to disperse into two, one of them going onto where the Proctor and Price are, the other one going over toward where Miss Records is. As this happens, grabbing something very quickly. A very strange song begins to play throughout the arena.
No fucking way!
As she starts making her way up, she looks for a moment as she trips on the top of the stairs. She then rolls forward upon the trip and stands up. Upon having done so, a large amount of glitter as well as confetti seems to come out from her area, from her jacket. As she looks over,
Dangerous ass sentence.
as she looks over toward you guys, she begins to wave her arms back and forth as if she's getting her balance back, looks around toward where the cameras are, and then puts her hand behind her head as if apologizing for messing up. She looks over toward where the
Benny.
proctors are and trots her way over, the spotlight barely keeping up with her, before she stops right in front of Price. Excuse me.
What do you need, Professor? What's the meaning of this?
Well, I don't think that either one of us are satisfied with what just happened.
I don't see what you mean, Miss Records. Your students were quite admirable with their duels.
Yeah, but I mean, does everybody want to stop right here?
She looks around toward where the crowds are.
As she does, there is a excited murmur coming from the crowd. I mean, there were supposed to be 6 duels, right? Not to mention, I mean, you are the second best duelist in the entirety of the school. As she looks back over toward him. Don't you think that we can have one final duel?
Well, I do have one. We each do still have one final student to be able to go at it.
No. I mean, one final duel between us. There is again, murmuring coming from the crowd as she turns and looks around toward where the cameras are at the top. Don't you think that'd be great? After all, you are, well, one of the old duel kings of the master dueling scene, right? I bet everybody'd love to see you pull out your deck again.
Does anyone know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, she's unsatisfied.
I mean, I understand that. I can.
Can't believe this. And I wasn't allowed to do this?
Well, she's a teacher. She's got the permissions and stuff. She's gonna do her thing.
I don't do exhibition duels anymore. I was only going to be dueling against Professor Jones if everything came down to a tie.
You were supposed to duel against me. And I will say, again, I'm not very satisfied with just leaving it the way things are. So how about this? You still have several things you have to give over to my students, but that's their thing, and this is different. How about we make a bit of a bet? Whoever wins, well, I guess it's more whoever loses has to do whatever the other person wants.
The classic.
The good old suck.
Good old classic.
Whatever,
And someone in the audience is like, I've seen this in my porn movies.
Yeah, dude.
whatever the other person wants.
You could, for example, have any of my possessions, any of the dual runners that I've purchased recently. I could even give you my position as the Slifer dorm leader.
Why would I want that?
What?
I don't think that you would, but I'm sure that you can think of something you might want.
And what would it be that you want?
Mostly just wanting to be entertaining. While you still have that dual disc there, don't you think you want to use it one last time?
You better watch what you say. If you want me to go through with this, if you anger me, Maybe I'll ask for something unreasonable when I win.
Oh, really? And what could you possibly ask from me? She makes a flutter over toward the camera and looking toward the audience, as there is a uncomfortable but eventually a rousing laughter coming from the rest of them. You didn't even get to use your Millennium Summon, was it? Isn't that something you want to show off? As he starts looking around, the crowd starts getting more and more into it as they are starting to cheer out for one more game. Most of the people who had came here seeming to not be satisfied. The one leading the chanting actually coming from the mayor as he has stood up. One more game! I still have money! Oh, hold on 1 minute. Where is that Miss Toki? Who should I bet on? As he begins running around throughout the areas looking for Jones and Toki. Jones just rolling his eyes and sighing.
Like, fuck.
Sinks into his chair, trying not to be seen.
Fine. One final duel then. And if I win, we'll see what happens.
And if I win, how about you leave the school?
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
There is a uneasy look from the proctor and a very surprised that turns into anger coming from Price.
Now, why would I ever agree to something like that?
But you just seemed like you were ready to duel just a second ago. Are you sure that you want to back out now? That everyone's so excited? And I suppose it was a long time ago that you were Duel King. Maybe you're just not into it anymore. Maybe you can't beat somebody like me who's never been to a single event.
Yeah, fucking pussy!
Gregor just yells out that they're a pussy.
God.
There's... Fine. One last duel then. However, when I win, don't expect to get away easy, Miss Records.
He starts walking over toward where the dueling area is. As she does,
Oh my god.
she takes a couple of steps over toward it and ends up once again doing a tumble over toward the thing, but the spotlight seems to catch her and then go away from her as if she was supposed to continue. She then runs into the spotlight and then stops and then breathes heavily like she was waiting for it.
I can't wait for her deck to be some like insane, super serious, like super combo deck.
No,
and not,
she just plays clown control, dude.
As she looks to their opponent, and I believe the duel goes to begin. Now, those at home,
I'm at home.
you may wonder, how is one going to do this? We see Price getting his deck together, placing it into his dual thong. Oh, it should probably be on this
that
side.
damn dual thought.
Got goddamn dual thong.
Oh, the dual thong is so important. He will place out his dual AI as well, which you would note is the exact same card he wanted to give to you.
Yep. I at least had enough respect not to just take it.
You find, as she gets her things together, She puts her deck down into her duel disk. However, she goes to her extra deck and she seems to take out several cards from it. As she takes out several cards from it, she places down her dual AI.
Is she for fucking real?
I mean, we saw this coming, didn't we?
No, I didn't actually.
Hang on, what the fuck is this card?
Well-
It's Toontown.
I guessed from the music, but yeah.
I mean, I get it, but like, what the fuck? This is just a Tomb World card.
You
No,
also
it's
note.
two-tone.
You also note that whenever he goes to bring his deck out, he has a considerably smaller deck than she does. He seems to have a 50 card deck, whereas she is still using 60 cards.
Oh, he was actually doing something.
As they go to start, they roll to determine who goes first. She decides for herself to go first. And this is where, let me get to a different song now, because it is time to play. As she goes to draw her cards, she doesn't look at them. She instead holds them out to her side. Showing all of her cards to the people behind her. As she goes,
Yo, is that Dark
let's
Rabbit?
see here. How about this? My students back here will choose which cards I play. I won't even look at them.
Fuck, I look for my goddamn binoculars, I guess.
So,
What the fuck is this?
Shit, give me a moment. I actually have to read for once. Man, can you like shift them a little to the side? Oh,
You see the cameraman running around and getting a good angle at the back of her at the back of her hand, as you guys then see up at the
oh, that's
top
perfect. I don't have to go
where
over here.
the monitors are. The cards are completely fully in view.
You know, you could have won this.
I think you should probably start with Toon Cyber Dragon.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Oh, controls a monster. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
As you say that, she's just like, "Well, I don't know which one that is. You guys are just gonna have to point to them and put them on the field for me."
So, like, you're right or my right?
So, like, do we? It's just to be clear, because they're not in the card effects, obviously.
What's up, man?
Wait a minute.
Now airing in the Dreamers Chambers. Tell your friends.
What the fuck?
Oh, before anything, I suppose they draw their first card. Bloop.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my dual AI. As
Okay, so
let's see here. 1, 2.
God, I have to do different things.
The hardest challenge in all of 5DARPS. They make us play tunes.
I'm seeing a formula. Will you let me?
5,
Should we do turns each? How about that?
6.
Yeah, sure, that's fine with me.
Man,
Yeah.
We'll say 7.
Otto would be so happy to.
Or you can just say it out loud and we'll go, yeah, okay.
Otto would be so happy. He wanted to play with Toon.
7.
I'm just thinking like to avoid us over saying things too much.
Well, what's the point of
9.
playing in this fucking game if we don't speak up our fucking elbows and shit?
You know what? Fine,
And-
fine. Fuck me, I guess.
And
I mean,
we'll
if
go
you want
with
to.
No.
10.
It's fine.
As you see, she activates her dual AI and she brings her hands over to her deck as 10 cards come from her deck. she seems to shuffle them around and then stack them underneath her dual AI.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you're doing that. Okay. I think I see what's going on. I think I see what you're doing.
I
Okay,
don't. What's
alright.
going on?
I know.
All right, Linda, go ahead. Sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry to dead name you.
It's fine. I am thinking this.
Okay.
Yeah, and then any of the two monsters, but I'm thinking this in defense. How does that sound?
Yeah, okay.
Face up defense as well.
I forgot we could do that here, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's one aspect of this I have to see before I start doing my usual toon stuff.
So, like, the card on, like, your right, like, no, you're not your right, your left. Yeah, you got it, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that one, like, in the, there you go. All right, that one's like that.
She plays
then
Toon Mermaid, which has all of the upgrades that the Mermaid Archery Girl has as well. It's literally just Toon version of Mermaid Archery Girl.
No, she's Dreamer's Travers too. Good for her, I guess.
With a slight
Oh yeah, it says
debuff
on there, a mermaid archer who hides a protective shell, waiting for the right moment to strike. That moment is Saturday mornings on the Funny Bunny Toon Network. Now airing in the Dreamer's Travers. Tell your friends.
They're airing it in the Dreamer's Travers.
I saw that line. I'm like, what the fuck is the Dreamer's Travers? I've seen it. I've seen it in Kingdom Hearts. I don't understand.
If we fucking walk in Kingdom Hearts into the Dreamer's Travers and I don't see this shit playing, I'm going to have your head on a plate. Now you've made a promise.
Well, we never go into Kingdom Hearts on Saturday mornings. It's always Wednesday nights.
No!
Surely it's been a Saturday.
What if I kill myself?
What if you don't do that?
What will it take? Anyway, that's us.
Yeah,
As-
Can't believe there's a cute.
I draw. This'll be quick. I'll place down 2 cards face down.
1800.
And then I'll summon Axe Raider in attack mode. That will be it for me.
Yeah, you can draw teach.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh my
You guys can
God.
draw for me. It's up to you.
No, don't do
I'll
shit.
give you full immersion. Okay, so I have a
Immersion.
question. So, with Toon Cannon Soldier, it says you contribute 1 monster. It doesn't say it has to be your monster.
You have to tribute one of your monsters. Yes.
I'm assuming it's one monster of yours. That shit is broken as hell. I mean, it's a
that's why I
tribute.
wanted
A
to double
tribute
check.
is it has to be on your field.
Yeah.
Unless
that's
it
why I
says
wanted to
otherwise.
double check.
Yeah. Unless it says otherwise,
Mm.
tributes are your field.
Okay. What you guys feeling currently?
Right now, I'm kinda.
I mean, if we knew what the extra deck was, we could maybe do something, but I have no idea.
I think
You can
for
look
now,
at it if you want.
Psychic vision!
Oh, I guess you guys technically don't know, but yeah, you can look at it. Who cares?
Whatever, who cares?
In fact, let's. As soon as you ask, you just see, you know, fucking. Bloop, bloop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a good Mangaria ramp buff. They need that.
Oh my god.
Oh, these rituals.
Oh my god, she loves the assault monsters.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
What the fuck is there a Toon Buster? I did not know my tunes, apparently.
We could do something really fucking funny right now. No, we can't. Never mind.
Yeah, we don't have the ritual card.
All right, forget about those. All right, let's see what we got.
I thought we had enough stars to get Max Raider to kill Axe Raider.
Not enough, unfortunately. We do have enough for 6, but we can't go to that yet.
Right now, I think.
There we go. That way you guys can look at them whenever you want.
Our best argument, let's try this. We can put this attack in defense. It doesn't actually matter. You can choose that.
Pop an attack should be fine.
All right, yeah.
You throw out Dark Rabbit.
And then set card, and that should be the turn.
Yeah.
Draw. We'd have to fight eventually. Oh my god, that's the worst time to draw that. I'm going to summon Yorishima Senyo.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Waiting to see you. I
Okay,
heard a
that's
hold
fine.
on. So okay.
No.
When Yorishima Senyo is onto the field, I can switch their battle position. Also, whenever their battle position switches due to an effect, I can switch another monster on the field and change it to change one attack position monster on the field to face-up defense position, and it loses 600 defense. She will switch to defense mode, and I'll switch your bunny to defense mode.
Not the bunny.
It's bad, Doc.
I'll then have Axe Raider attack it.
Cool. Do we want to act?
Okay, this.
No.
Hold on.
Not yet.
I want to see if the Toontown activates.
Yeah, he does. Let me know if something happens.
Yeah, I guess.
I've actually played Toon, so I have an assumption of its effect. I could be wrong. That's what I'm seeing right
it's
now.
also decode tunes, so you don't need to have an assumption.
Again.
Series, that's fine.
Yes. let it
Again,
go.
this is
The dual
this
AI is not
verbatim to
activating.
see-
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now I know. So they go to the graveyard?
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you guys stop it, yeah.
Go ahead. Put it in the graveyard. All right, go
There
on.
you go. As
Okay, good.
Yorishima Senyo is onto the field and does their effect, those of you who are back there, you hear from Samurai, wait. As he steps forward, that's my card.
What?
What?
That's mine.
What?
That's my card.
They're being transparent about it, huh?
Is that like, I don't know, like an ultra or something? How do you?
I don't know how to say it, but I know that one's mine.
This
feel-
motherfucker.
I think it's clear what they were planning to do, especially. It's a good thing one of the cards.
Why aren't they using their deck?
make
They
sure
used
with
to be
the-
a master or something, right?
I mean, apparently they got brain damage. I don't know.
I mean, it's regarding the master duels, right? So clearly he has a plan.
You just hear Miss Records put like her hand up to her ear and put back. You're saying that your old teacher has a deck similar to yours? Maybe he saw that your deck was just better than his. Is that what happened, Professor?
Are you out here stealing decks from students like that?
Teachers are allowed to make new decks when students can't even get new cards.
This is my deck. That's all he says.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the people at what would we call Wikipedia here? The free encyclopedia.
Wikipedia.
I can't wait for Doopity to double check that one after this goes on air.
Oh, does that mean that you didn't want to use your strong deck against me? Or did you think that your strong deck couldn't beat me? So you had to use a stronger one.
Are you sexist?
It's your turn.
I drew.
Before you draw,
Ooh.
I'm gonna put that back there.
Class, do you think I should use my dual AI?
Yes.
All right.
All right, you know what? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Draw.
Do you even know what this does? Oh,
She seems to draw a card, but it seems to come from underneath her dual AI.
So
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
the
that's how it
stacked
works.
cards earlier.
With Toontown, I can decide which one of my stacks I draw from. Either my draw file or the stack underneath Toontown.
I see. So you'd have to have a good understanding of your deck to use that to its maximum potential.
Too bad we don't know all the cards out under there.
I think that's the point.
I put a few good ones in there.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
we
I don't know. I
see
can't
this.
see which one I drew.
Yeah, it's fine. You guys got a plan now?
I think it's time.
I mean, is it?
We would need to have no monsters.
For a special summon.
Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
you want a
with that
normal
then.
summon? Yeah, sure. Right, let's normal summon it.
I would like you guys to before you think on it. Do you guys want to use the card you just drew?
Why not, right? Fuck it.
Okay, which one?
I love how we get to do your guys' brain cells thing now.
Yeah, sure, this one.
You guys are working with the brain cells.
The brain cell.
So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
activate
we got this one.
this Mystical Space Typhoon. All right, which one? That one?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh wow! Are you gonna activate it? No.
You should activate.
I thought they were a Master Duel champion, but they didn't just auto activate.
Now we can do the second thing, right?
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah, go ahead.
Well, time for you to tribute your two mermaid.
Hey, we'll put
Oh,
this
there she
one,
goes.
yeah.
Yep.
Ah, there's the Toon Cyber Dragon you said I had.
Yep.
As Toon Cyber Dragon comes out, wah. Look at it. He's so good. He's so
he's a
cute.
good boy. I love him.
Anytime, so
My favorite.
if
Sure, we
things
can-
go bad, remember we have this.
It's okay. Just hit it. Goddamn.
That's it.
You want to
Alright,
have
let's
Toon
go
Cyber
get
Dragon
Senyo.
attack? Which one are you attacking?
Yes.
Senyo.
X-Raider.
Axe Raider?
Hey.
Senyo?
Look
One
at
says
the
Senyo,
effect
one
again.
says Axe Raider?
Sure, we can get rid of Yashima.
Yeah, because that affects.
Do it for Sam. Fuck them kids.
So,
As
Let's
you
go with
attack
waifu.
and destroy Senyo, bloop, you go to the grave. You have to do life points eventually, kids.
We'll get there when we get there, coach. It goes for you too.
yeah.
If we left Senyo unattended, he would have changed their position and put us in a worse position.
And besides, you didn't activate Solemn, so, you can't complain about life points.
I wasn't going to activate it to stop that.
All I'm hearing is excuses. It's your turn.
Draw. First, I'm going to activate my Mystical Space Typhoon.
Oh.
I'm going to use it to get rid of this card.
Yeah, it has no response. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Tomb Briefcase.
I love
It
him.
had a good effect this time too.
Yeah.
But he has an activation requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we had.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we did. I was waiting for a bigger monster.
I mean, yeah, we did, but we
Yeah.
didn't in that specific situation. Go ahead.
I'm then going to summon Command Knight in attack mode. Because of Command Knight, my Axe Raider goes up
I
by
think we
400
do.
points.
Yeah, activate.
No, give it some time. No, wait. You have patience. Have patience.
And then I'll have Axe Raider attack your Cyber Dragon.
Now you do it.
Gonna Karma Cut it.
Yeah.
Gotta discard a card.
Who do we not like?
Keep two in case you want to synchro summon, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, Toon Cannon Soldier. And we're going to go ahead and Karma Cut Command Knight.
Man Knight. Okay, damn, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
You're welcome, bitch!
As Command Knight goes, you find Axe Raider's attack points go down from 21 to 17 and is destroyed.
Oh, hey, look at that, some life point damage. Just like you wanted.
It's everything you ever wanted, baby!
Cheeky.
We learn from the best, not you.
Do I'm going to activate the ability of my dual AI. With the Ancient Tablet Illusion Magician, I will summon a normal monster from my deck.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
He pulls out blue eyes.
It can't be that big.
Good, I'm glad it has a limit.
Which one do I want? Nah, let's just go with... Oh, actually.
I think there's a typo on this card. It says like Ancient Ka, Altered World, and Depiction Magician card.
Your depiction.
And I'll summon Hiroshima Sennin.
Ah, that is not what I thought.
Is that another one of your cards?
Maybe. I can't feel anything from that one, but I had something like that in my deck. I'll end my turn.
I'm not familiar with this archetype.
All right, you draw from this one. Why is there a fusion in your deck?
Read it.
Because it's one of the special ones.
One copy
Yeah.
of this card can be
Read
added
it
to your
quick.
deck despite this card being a fusion monster. It's just like the Flame Swordsman effect.
Huh.
Well, let's bring it to the field, right?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
DD Survivor Neo. DD.
DD.
Go, Dee!
Unfortunately, they don't have Cloud Castle in there in their thing. You guys can't make a level 9.
No, we can't just hit him for 21.
You could just try
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll hit it for 21.
You're gonna attack Sennin.
Child, man.
Yeah.
Bloop. Sennin is destroyed by Cyber Dragon.
Go, Neo.
You attack for 18.
Yeah.
And Neo the Unswordsman attacks.
My turn.
Yeah. I mean,
Draw.
Yeah.
I activate the Allure of Darkness. I draw 2 cards and then I banish 1 dark monster from my hand.
Hey, that's Piper's technique.
It's Piper.
Who the
That's
fuck is
Pitt's
Piper?
technique. I mean, Grody.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll banish my Yami Ruler, the Dark Commander. Okay.
Yeah.
the white boy.
Is that another one of your cards?
I didn't. I'm not getting anything from it, but yeah. I mean, he could have just got another one, but I doubt it.
This is so fucking weird. What's
At that
wrong with
point,
this guy?
I'm gonna summon Marauding Captain in defense mode.
Marauding.
And then with Marauding Captain, I'm gonna summon Peridot, the wonder of the Beast Gear world, also in defense mode.
How many floors does this motherfucker have?
And then I'll end my turn.
Gonna need to get on the attack at some point, Price.
Drop. There.
Anyway,
You guys want to
Yeah,
put your
let's-
little alligator in?
You know
wanna keep
what?
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Put him in.
Putting him in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You
shit!
strong?
He's strong enough to get marauding.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see.
Get marauding.
He is strong enough to get marauding.
and we have 3 monsters, so
Yeah.
Go to an alligator.
To an alligator attacks Marauding Captain.
Go.
Neo.
Neo will attack. Give me a second. Yeah, I can do that. Bloop. We get 1 warrior dragon monster from our deck with 1500 attack or less. We will get Peridot.
All right, we'll float through it. Go ahead.
Gonna attack it.
Yep.
Peridot's into the
And
graveyard.
With the main phase 2, we might as well synchro summon for safety.
Synchro summon what?
That we can
Now
synchro
next.
7. Oh wait, yeah. X? No.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
it's fine.
count. Yeah, I guess you can do that.
no, not yet. Because of
Okay,
this.
yeah, sure. You leave it. Yeah,
Yeah, because of this, we
Yeah, yeah.
shouldn't.
it's all good. And turn.
Wait, let him pull the card out. We still don't know what's getting searched out. Chill out.
Trying to debate on that actually. I can get you. No reason to, but I could.
Looks like I could get you online.
I could get you, I suppose.
Me when I get you.
Me when I fucking get you.
EOV, I get you.
In order to summon Samsara Kaiser.
Fuck is that?
Samsara.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He's a
My
little
turn?
cute guy.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Samsara Kaiser.
First, I'm going to use Mystical Space Typhoon on your face down card.
We're never gonna get to you, sir!
Oh no! Hit him again!
How could you do this to us? We've worked so hard to get him on the field.
We're never gonna get to use Tomb Briefcase.
Obviously.
We were waiting. We were like, oh, this is gonna be hot.
Maybe so hot.
I'm then going to summon Blade Knight. Blade Knight gains 400 attack points if I have 1 or fewer monster or cards in my hand. He's up to a
No, no.
2,000. I'm gonna put Samsara Kaiser in defense mode. It'll have Blade Knight attack your Neo.
Bing. It's onto the map. I guess someone did. All right, fine.
Someone did that? Yeah.
Just 200.
That'll end my turn.
Let's try drawing for the other pile this time.
Yeah, sure.
I'll activate my dual AI.
Ooh.
Why are you laughing like that? I haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet. Can you zoom in on the card?
Can you zoom in a little bit close? I can't really. Man, these fonts are small. This has to be like an accessibility issue or something.
You want to do the Tomb World thing then?
Yeah.
And you don't
We're
have
gonna get
anything. You
really
don't have
fun.
anything for him really yet, but you know.
We don't.
I mean, you technically have you technically have some. You could, yeah.
You have Toontown. I don't know.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, do it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
let's activate to at least check what we have in the decks.
As you activate
Yeah.
Tomb Bookmark, she will decide, because she has 2 decks, to search this deck.
Oh, come on.
Go ahead and search it.
Yeah,
have
so
some
that she
scripts.
knows what's up.
She knows what's up.
Well, she knows where her Tomb
Yeah.
World is.
Oh, there it is.
Because she put it in the deck.
That's where I keep it.
Let's do it.
In my tune area.
The dedicated tune deck.
There was this ancient race of people called Canadians. Oh.
You want to use it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Cool.
Whee!
Oh.
You will pay 1,000 life points. Or then you can have 2 monsters attack directly unless they control a 2 monster, in which you have to attack those monsters. And once per turn, when you would normal summon a 2 monster, it is considered a special summon.
So let's have Toon Cyber attack Blade Knight and have Toon Alligator slash their face.
I don't follow what? This is currently a 21 monster, I'm pretty sure. Oh,
No?
just 2,000. Yeah, I don't know how to
2,000.
count.
It's fine.
I love beautiful 2,000 monsters. Yeah, baby!
Yeah, let's get rid of Blade Knight then.
You attack Blade Knight with Cyber Dragon?
Yeah.
And then attack
And
the
Toon
regular
Alligator's
monsters.
gonna. Samsara's like, oh, I'm gonna get ya! And Toon Alligator's like about to attack him, then jumps over with a boy. Oh, wait. Hold on.
I'm glad someone's having fun today.
Someone's at
Y'all aren't having fun?
it. We're chilling.
Oh, by the
having
way,
much more fun.
Yeah, like she's having way more fun than we are. I mean, I'm
she's
having
having
fun,
fun.
but there's a difference.
I made main tunes.
No, you don't. You don't play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Who plays Yu-Gi?
You play Balatro. Shut the fuck up.
Are you going to have a
Because I
Toon Alligator attack directly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what those sound effects were. They jump over, and then they.
All right.
And
I
then
I need to be told directly. Need to have my little
turns
brain
over.
tickled.
And after they get back to the field side, they look at Samsara with like the pointing thing, and then they get their axe out and then go,
Wow, you're role playing. What's going on here?
because I like tunes.
So the turn's over, Deco.
Thank you.
I can translate for you.
I draw.
You draw.
Hmm.
I like the idea that because I played Balatro, I have negative Yu-Gi-Oh experience now.
I'm going to summon Curry Bandit.
Curry Bandit. Wow.
I'm also going to activate my dual AI, Ancient Tablet Illusion Magician, in order to once again summon another normal monster.
Can do that multiple times?
Yeah.
I can do that every other turn.
Okay, I see.
Oh, every other turn. That's great.
He can't do it. He can't do it one after another, and until certain life point things are reached, he can't get big ones.
Maybe I should have grabbed it. Shit.
Need to check something very quickly. Yep. And I'll get Needle, the Valkyrie Seamstress.
Woman.
Needle.
I'm then going to Synchro Summon.
Saw that coming.
I'm going to use Needle, the
Oh,
Valkyrie
you're not doing
Seamstress,
that. Okay.
with Samsara Kaiser and Curry Bandit.
Ooh, 6.
In order to summon Forge de Gen Steel Idol. It was supposed to be Gaia, but I couldn't find a Gaia.
Oh, I see.
It's supposed to be Gaia, the Force of Earth, but I couldn't find Gaia, the Force of Earth.
We're gonna break her fucking tune down, brother.
Whenever I summon this card, I can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy your Toon World.
I'll activate the second effect of my dual AI. Once per turn, I can get rid of
This
500 life points, and Toon World cannot be destroyed.
Whatever. Forged Djinn attack. Destroy Cyber Dragon.
Toon Cyber Dragon.
Destroy Cyber Dragon.
Well, there's a cyber dragon on the field.
Attack! As
Because
Forged
Toon
Djinn
World's
goes
on
over
the-
and attacks Toon Cyber Dragon.
But does Toontown have another effect because Toon World's on the field, or
It doesn't. That is the other effect. It can
The other
protect. It can
effect
protect
is
Toon World.
whenever Toon World will be
Oh.
destroyed, it doesn't.
no? So it's not like in the Toon
No.
Kingdom thing where okay.
Again, deco rules.
Goodbye, Cyber Dragon.
Goodbye, cyber dragon.
I'll end my turn.
It'd be
All
fun
right,
to
drop.
do another one.
What is this?
That's
It's really funny.
Oh.
Let's go for it.
Because we all immediately start searching.
Okay, so let's see if we could get a 3 or
I mean, I
A
don't
3?
see much that we could do.
Yushima Sano.
okay.
Look at that guy. Look at this little doppelcat.
If we get Sano and use her effect,
I decided
think
to
I mean,
call
it
it
wouldn't. It would just
doppelcat.
lower it by 600. It wouldn't do
that'd
much.
be enough.
I decided to call
It
it
would.
doppelcat because it has two names. It has Mimicat and it has Doppelganger. But I used the art from the actual Pegasus using this card. So I'm like, no, this is a different card than both those cards. This is Doppelcat.
So, so are there any level 3s or no?
There's a level 3.
Oh, I see the plan. That's a level 3. You want me to grab the level 3?
Yeah, let's do it. We don't have any better plans, so let's do
I
it.
don't have any bad plans either.
Unless
what-
there's a level
any level
5.
three, there we
just-
go.
So
Well,
we're
let's
okay. First,
activate it.
we activate Doppelcat.
We have 5 cards. You choose.
just 5 cards. Cause
Yeah, just-
1, 2. Oh, yeah, good job, team. Yep, yeah, we got it. All right, 5. Remove from play. They're over there.
You removed, because I like showing these cards off. Cyber Harpy, or Toon Hyper Lady. Not Cyber Harpy Lady.
Call her by her name.
DD Survivor Peridot.
My diamond.
Assault Mode activate.
We be saltin'.
Peridot, the Wanderer Beast Girl World. And rerun.
We're in.
Oh, not reran.
That would
Okay,
have been
and
a
we
dead drop.
activate it,
didn't do
And then
this.
we add Marauding to the hand, and that resolves the effect. Continue as you will.
And we summon Marauding. And then we perform
Marauding.
the Synchro Summon.
I love that, like,
Wait.
I'm imagining as all of you guys are, like, preparing the plan,
from
she's
him.
just, like, looking to the crowd and waving and just, like, doing,
Yeah,
like,
don't
little
worry, we'll
dances.
get there eventually. Hold on. All right, now we're gonna synchro summon. So those two, you're gonna put them together, and then we're gonna bring that
Before
one.
you synchro summon,
All right,
may I suggest something to you?
all right. What's up?
Do you want to read some of my tunes in the extra deck?
Oh, I see.
Oh, and the extra deck. All right,
Oh,
give me a
they said
moment.
Ritual, so that's my confusion. Okay.
Oh, I guess that is a different thing. Oh, we got new abilities. Oh,
You
there's
can
cards
special
in
summon
this
these
card
cards from the
game.
extra deck by tributing 2 monsters while you control Toon World. And they both
well,
have a different
we
effect.
sacrificed the egg. Let's
I mean, we can't
no,
really
wait,
use
okay.
rerun here.
Okay,
yeah,
you're
let's
right.
use Buster Blader then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Toon Buster's good.
Toon Buster's great.
All right. Okay. We have evaluated your thing, and we are agreeing with it. All right. So those two, you're gonna move them out.
Yeah. Sorry
Tribute?
again. I read Ritual, so I assumed there was a Well.
Yeah,
okay.
big sword guy. Yeah, you got
There
it.
is
yeah.
there is a magic card that brings them out.
Yeah. Toon World.
It's Toon World.
As you summon Toon Buster Blader, little guy shows up with a little sword. Whenever Toon Buster Blader battles a monster, it gains 500 attack for each dragon and serpent monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard.
I guess we'll count just in case.
Yeah.
Dragon or Serpent. Dragon Leaf is at least.
They have two.
I don't know.
They have two.
Yeah, there's two.
Yeah.
They have two.
Heard that. Yeah.
So he would gain 1,000 attack whenever he battles.
Kill him.
Ooh, kill him.
Wait, hold on. I want to read it all before we do stuff.
Okay, let me know when you find out if it's a night card or not.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a night card.
Mhm.
Listen to
I read pay 500 life points. Okay, to attack directly. Okay.
We don't need to attack directly.
Yeah, it also
Get
doesn't.
it!
It also doesn't get its attack whenever it attacks directly.
Yeah.
All right, then we're going to attack.
Kill it.
What do you turn into Prisco and everything?
The-
That will be 1,200.
Yeah!
All right, enough with the sound effects.
You're just like the sound tech guy, like, alright, enough of the sound effects.
Enough with those.
Enough with the tune sounds.
This is the problem with all the HD fucking sounds and images that they're trying to do for the duel.
Yeah. And then
That's
turns
so,
over.
I got this.
Turns over.
And that's him. Yeah. Wait,
Draw.
he's nuts.
Got him. Now that I have less than 4,000 life points, I'm going to activate my effect once more. But this time I can get a stronger monster. I summon Kimmy Ruler, the Dark Raider.
Got a sword.
Look at that guy.
It's a
You didn't do
sword.
that to us. That's our thing.
Now, I'll place one card face down. At which point, I'm going to have Kimmy Ruler attack you directly.
25 would be. Oh, you got it, alright.
You see, for a moment, she looks over toward her life points. She looks back to you guys. Is it about time we bring it home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah!
I mean, sorry.
I hope so!
I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of standing up here with him and holding back.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah,
Hey, wait a minute!
does he need to roll because he has like 15 cards in his graveyard?
Nope.
Mmm.
Have you seen that man? Even if it affected him, it wouldn't.
Oh, he took it off.
Yeah, he took it off.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, have you seen him?
As soon as he saw that this was like impairing people, he took it off. He told the other ones to too. It's just that neither of them did. Because you guys didn't take yours off. And she doesn't have one, so it goes to her turn. As she does. 1 second, please. She closes her eyes, and then she goes to draw. As she does, she shows the card off to her side. As she shows the card off to her side, I would like for the four of you to please roll me. Only for your instinct, please.
Damn, it's a woman. Do I get to add smash?
No.
Very
These are tunes. Tunes are not the same.
The woman holding them is not a tune.
What is that supposed to mean?
Are you sure you saw those acrobatics and my?
Add the re-roll. I got that one wrong.
I got 19 altogether.
I got.
5. We'll go with 5.
Let's see, 5. I got 17 altogether.
17, 19. What'd you get, Gregor?
10.
Benny and Taliesin, You notice for a second as she does show this card. Let me get back over to being a blue. It
By the
seemed
way,
to, for a moment, have a different name and effect. However, that seems to immediately go away. It's probably just a trick of the light or something. But she draws.
Yo, Bendy.
She draws Magical Manga Ink.
She drew out Bendy and the ink machine.
Has a lot of
Yeah, alright, hold on, let me just
There's a
read it
lot
out
of
loud.
text.
Alright, let me go right. So this card's effect can be used by discarding it to the graveyard. That's pretty good. You can choose one card that you can see the face of, which I'm assuming is a card that exists somewhere. That card is then moved to the owner's field into their main monster of spell trap zones in whatever column they want. So the card is moved from wherever into one of those. If the card was a spell trap card, this card's controller can then activate the card's effect. If the card was a monster, you make a tune version of it with the same attack, defense, and effects. The monster cannot attack this turn unless you pay half your life points. So we can discard this right now and make some bullshit.
yeah.
If it wasn't for the face down, I'd say we BM by finishing them off with Toon Alligator, but we gotta think this strategically.
Do you guys want to use it?
I'm
Is it
just thinking
something we
what
can
you could
use?
do.
I see you. Come
You see what I'm
on.
cooking?
Come on.
I mean, that'd be the funniest way to win.
Do it! I've been annoying enough. You guys do it. Whatever you're doing, do it.
All right, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. As soon as you guys use this, she's going to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just literally. All right. That's fine. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, use the cards. So.
Well, go ahead. Put it down. We're gonna use it by discarding it.
Discard it?
Yeah.
I discard. As it goes to the graveyard, Magical Manga Ink. Oh! Wow, what a surprise!
I don't know if she was surprised by that.
With Magical Manga Ink, I can choose one of your cards and move it into a column I want. I'll choose your Duel AI.
Okay, so we're all thinking the same thing.
We're all thinking the same thing. Yes.
What? Mm-hmm. I'll move it right there.
I wasn't
There's a
even
column.
thinking of that.
Mhm.
I
Wow.
love this.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was
What?
thinking.
How do you have cards that go against Duel AI? They haven't been made yet. Oh, I guess it's just a coincidence. This could be used in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, it's just a column changing card.
Wait till he hears
They're
about
pretty common.
TM.
It just got broken, so the new rule you introduced. It's fine.
Also, don't worry. That isn't the end of it. I then choose your card. What's it called again? Ancient Tablet Illusion Magician? Oh, but it also says that it's a Dark Magician?
What's a dark magician?
This is a Dark Magician. She then has the manga ink change in front of her. And as it does,
That's about it.
Do you stand this series?
I lose my mind.
Do you think Gahan is like crying right now?
He's probably laughing right now if he found out.
Can dual spirits drink
No, don't turn my friend into a
into a marketable plushie?
now, I know we didn't get to see your little Millennium Summon thingy, which I'm sure we'll be able to see it at some point. Don't worry. We can do it whenever you're gone. Before that, though, I'm gonna pay half my life points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that my Dark Magician can attack you this turn. I think, though, I'm gonna have my dark magician attack your dual AI. What? And it was a special summon, so he can't activate this.
Get owned, trap hole using motherfucker. Should have had a second solemn warning, you bitch.
And I believe that'll be 300 life points away from you. But that means... And I guess Buster Blader can attack directly as well.
Doesn't that just end the duel?
Sure
As
does.
they go down to 800 life points.
Oh, they have
And-
to wait till the turn ends.
I guess I'll have to end my turn there. As she takes a deep bow.
There you go.
At which point, she just wanted to attack again. She would have taken 500 life points to attack that time. At which point, because of Illusion Magician going to the grave,
Yeah.
which technically it shouldn't because of illusion rules. However, illusion rules haven't been put into the thing yet because Card Garden hasn't said about them yet.
We're just like, some cards just say illusion now. Who cares?
Hey, Card Gardener, there are these Toon monsters. Do whatever. They're not meta anyway. Are you sure this one seems... whatever.
As Illusion Magician goes to the grave, they do not have, at the end of the turn, a dual AI in their dual AI zone or on the field. He looks very confused. At which point, their life points go from 800 to 0. And let's see. I guess I'll take that.
Fuck you.
As she chooses for her prize, because it was played and in the graveyard, Ancient Tablet Illusion Magician.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
We got it anyway.
Taliesin always wins.
You can call me House because I always win.
But I... That was a really interesting duel to end things off with. Personally, I think Gregor's was better.
Toons are a lot more threatening than I thought. I never gave them much mind, but I guess it shows if you underestimate them.
But I... Oh, could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Could you go ahead and hand over that that battle harness over to the proctor here?
Yeah.
Oh, and also be out of here by tomorrow morning.
Damn.
Class dismissed, bro. What the fuck?
You cannot expect me to...
Are you gonna go back on it?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
She looks
I mean-
around the room. Seems like
If
Ra has a teacher that is going to go against what they said. Even if you do stay here, it doesn't seem like anybody behind you is going to listen to you anymore. I guess it's up to you, or I guess it's up to you and the Chancellor, whether or not he wants to keep somebody like you around. Either way, that's me. And she starts walking off.
He disrespects the students and then he disrespects the teaching staff and his honor as a duelist. I can't believe this. He says out loud enough for everyone.
As she comes stepping down from you guys. Sorry for that, guys.
Teach, that was crazy.
Well, you guys did all the work.
It was the sort of deck where it was hard not to see victory in sight, to be honest. It's quite powerful.
I mean, whenever we were in class together, I was the only one that was able to really duel against Jones that well.
Unfortunately, I never went pro or anything.
Speaking of Jones, Dika, how does Jones look at this point?
He is
Texting on his
currently
phone, dude.
he is currently looking toward the dual proctor, but also looking over toward where Price is, and there is just a very wide grin on his face.
Go, sir, stop Fortnite dancing. Jones?
Stop Fortnite, not the Orange Justice. Stop hitting the Orange
Professor.
Justice.
From my own gatherings of what's been happening with this whole Interdorm Millennium Brawl, it seems that Jones and Price seem to have their own little thing going on behind the scenes. Would you have any guess of what that could have been?
No idea. Again, he was supposed to do things in my place if they would have let him, but I think that it would have been probably best for you to choose me or Wells personally.
I had assumed that you would duel Price and then he would have to duel him, regardless of what happened there.
I have no idea what they were planning.
Yeah, the conditions were, well, from what I recall, he only duels if we lose. So basically, hey, I guess Jones is happy either way.
You will find that stepping down from the areas above, bloop, bloop, bloop. 5 people would get up and start approaching the center of the area. You would see that Jones, as well as Bradford, the other teacher that was in raw yellow, as well as Wells, make their way over to the proctor. You'll find that the mayor goes and stands in front of where the camera is and starts explaining how great this was and how wonderful everything did and how much money he made.
For the city.
Oh, for the city. Oh, for the city.
For the city.
Obviously, it's for the city.
Did you see? After we use tunes, we've shown all demographics can enjoy dueling.
Oh my God.
It can't be a children's card game.
Why we still call it a children's card if everyone has to play it?
I said it can be.
Both of the proctors would make their way over to the center as well. As they do, you would find that NATO goes and leaves. He looks over toward Price and just gives a shrug like, fuck that guy. He just goes and leaves.
It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
This would be an injustice if it was anyone else in this position. But because of the path he paved.
I doubt a single person will want to actually fight for him to stay.
Exactly.
Most likely. I need to get some fresh air, so please excuse me.
Before that,
It shows just how
you do
important.
find that standing down toward all of you, the dual proctor returns. You see Professor Enlayton bring you. Boop. Walking it down toward where Professor Records is, she motions over toward Gregor.
I never thought this day would happen, except we literally did plan for it.
As Gregor, you are handed the dual thong.
I can no longer move.
Like, I just imagine Gregor doing poses they planned for
He's
this
holding
whole
it, and the top part is actually covering his entire face. Like, you just can't fucking see him.
As you are handed the dual thong, you find that the proctor asks for Miss Records to make their way up. As they do, she makes their way with them. You guys are left to your own devices for a moment, as most of the teachers go to the back to start to discuss something or another. But you also find that Professor Jones stays in the center, as does the mayor, as they start asking about things. As the proctor turns to Jones, well, With the other taking a bit of a time to speak with their boss, I suppose we'll speak to the other one who's responsible for the Millennium Duels coming to our midst. As Professor Jones raises a hand and starts waving to people. As Professor Jones currently begins speaking about the different rules of Millennium Duels, as if he had some hand in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't. It just means he's the face now. That's the secret.
I just imagine some of the students kind of tuning out, going, "Man, Jones is so divorce coded."
Oh my god.
The Twitter replies are crazy, dude.
They're beating his ass in the retweets.
As he begins explaining what a Millennium Duel is, explaining what the new summoning method is like, since it didn't get to get shown. You see, looking up toward where the monitors are, there is a depiction going across that seems to show what the actual thing would be, using what appears to be a normal monster such as Ryuran as the one focus for it, showing that you put 3 normal monsters in your extra deck and they can be summoned essentially like any synchro or dark synchro. As it shows them going on, eventually you find Price let out a bit of a yell toward everyone before stomping off and away. He gets going before looking back toward all of you, and then immediately toward where not only the 4 of you in particular would be, but finally with one last look back toward where Miss Records is, and a deep glare toward where Jones is, he makes his way away.
I need to go catch that guy.
No, you don't. Fuck him.
Yeah, I do.
At this point, you guys are completely done with the inter-dorm Millennium Brawl. Everyone seems to be standing around doing their thing. Eventually, the other proctor would make their way over and specifically ask for Rhino and for Felix to come with them, asking that the Chancellor would like to speak with them. Those two would make their way over, leaving all of you where you are, and you guys are told that you can leave whenever you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to grab some fresh air. Catch you guys later.
All right, have fun.
I got business to settle. If y'all see me, I'm gonna be moving real slow.
I'll be making sure he doesn't break the law while people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Benny and Gregor are going off together. What about you, Taliesin?
Taliesin wins again.
Where are you wanting to
Allison
go?
wins again.
You wanting to stay here, or you wanting to go? Or you wanting to see what ends up going on here?
He will see what happens here. Somebody has to stick around and see what's gonna happen with Jones and this bullshit. Because fucking Jones!
What's wrong, man?
He knew all along what this fucking thing was gonna be. He was working with Price, damn it, I can tell! Motherfucker!
Was he working with Price? Who knows?
Or maybe they were working with Card Gardener.
Maybe they were kissing each other. You don't know anything.
The forbidden romance of the Raw and
You
the
guys
Obelisk.
make your ways out. Kate, as you make your way out, where are you headed?
She's gonna head to the dome. She needs a walk to think about some things.
You're gonna start heading to the dorms. Gregor and Benny, where are you wanting to go?
I want a prize chasing hunt.
I'm just here to make sure.
I'm just here to see that Gregor doesn't kill himself.
He seemed to have stormed out. There's only a couple of places he could probably go, depending on what happened with the talk with the Chancellor. He could be going to pack his things, or he could just be going off to sulk. Do you want to head toward the Rawdorns?
Let's go. Let's check.
Just make sure you're not too violent, okay?
Why? You want me to? If you seen that man, he'd kill me. I'm not fighting him.
Before we go to you guys, Taliesin,
Yeah.
you stay behind. As you do, you find that as the mayor and the proctor are talking with Jones, eventually you would find that the chancellor appears to be talking with Miss Records as well as both of the raw teachers and looking over, from what he can tell, the injuries of the two boys that are there. You find that, according to what's going on here, Jones seems to be taking nearly full credit for the Millennium Duels.
He sure
Ah.
is.
As things continue on, is there anything you'd like to do before we move on to the others? Because they're not going to be dumb for a little while.
I'm good to let them go doing their things. I think that's more important than
Okay.
Allison doing something at this time.
They're not going to be dumb for a while, but we will come back to you.
Yeah.
Gregor,
What's up?
you and Benny run your ways over to where you hope to find the professor. As you run forward, you find that the dual thong is carrying you forward as well as it can. The extra
This is
weight,
actually giving me speed.
the
by
extra weight,
gravity.
the extra weight in the front is compensated only by the fact of you will die if you stop running.
All right.
You are going to
okay,
fall
just
flat
like
on your
sharks,
face
just
and
like sharks.
you're gonna fall flat on your face and either crush this thing or have it stab you through.
I'm gonna die like this, Benny. Benny
Why?
can't stop.
Why are you pelvic thrusting?
You
My
did.
God, this thing's gonna kill me, Benny.
The two of you do find Professor Price making his way back toward the raw dorms. You are able to catch up with him. It's not like he's rushing. As you get closer, do you want to call out?
Oh, Professor! Oh, fuck me!
Professor, fuck me!
No, wait.
I'm not having a scandal as soon as I'm leaving.
You find as he turns around, he looks rather naked without his dual thong.
He looks empty. I don't.
You note that his
In fact-
chest still seems to be just as impressive and bulky as ever. But
don't
without
wanna
something
know
there,
that.
without something there, it's just like you're missing something, man. What could it possibly be? You say, holding it, and
Dude, it's like something left here.
as you approach, he turns back and does seem to somewhat glare toward the two of you, but he does seem to stop. What is it?
All right. I know we haven't been on the right foot. Mostly we've been on the wrong foot. I know you don't like me. I don't like you either. Can we talk?
When was this a part of all of your plan?
What was a part of our plan?
Everything that just happened with your teacher.
Honestly, I did not know she was going to do that. She was like, "Can we talk with him?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, if you're gonna talk about something." And next thing, we're doing that. I don't know. I thought it was like an entertainment thing.
If we coordinated that, then I'd be wearing something much less casual.
I was saying we should have gotten you the makeup, Benny, but no one wanted to listen to me.
So it was
He
all
said
her
no.
idea then.
Yeah, effectively.
We all learned the same time you did.
Well, wasn't that great? He turns around as if he's gonna start walking again.
Hey, wait. Now that's a new thing. Wait, the orchestra. I mean, we didn't really. All right, let's level. Can I ask why this whole thing happened in the first place?
Why?
Why?
He looks to you, his eye goes from you down to his dual thong that you're holding. I guess your dual thong.
It is fine, Dual Pong.
He didn't give you the straps. He still has the straps. You have to get your
Oh,
own
thank God. I had to hold this entire time.
straps.
I'm gonna get
It wouldn't fit you
ripped.
anyway.
It wouldn't fit me.
As he looks to it and then back to you. This school is the top school of dueling in the entire world. The East Academy, while it is not the one that uses trends the quickest, it is definitely the one that has the most talent, as well as the most pedigree among the 4 schools. Whatever one does here, the others will follow.
So it's just like a big promotional plan for your dual thing?
Roll me for your negotiation.
Okay.
Also, now that we're out of everything, I can go to it. Hi VU gave $10. It's like to the Slifer teacher. Gotta love tunes. P.S. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. That was an hour ago, by the way. I didn't want to
That's
interrupt the duel. And then I
Thank you
forgot
for
about it.
liking tunes. Also the money. But
I
mostly
guess I'll
the
put a
tunes.
hero dice because I never use these fucking things.
Let me give her 5 more. That's gonna be 9 out of
You
30.
should give her $5 million.
5 million. Holy shit.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
You also have 2 fleetings.
Okay, so 14 plus 6. I guess I'll roll again.
And
3 and 5. So 14
an
plus 6, I
unnatural
think
20.
is a non-nat, yeah.
I was chased out of the world of dueling several decades ago. The Pro League would never take someone back like me, especially after turbo dueling got its start. My plan was to get as high up as I could in the academy, to the point where I would be above the chancellor, potentially even above the board. Any prestige that I would have would be brought down to those beneath me. And in the end, I would have the most elite group of duelists that I could. Those duelists would stick with me, taking down the turbo dueling market for our Millennium duels. However, it appears my Millennium duels are, at the very least, getting popularity. Despite other things happening, that is still one good thing that came from today.
Okay, I mean, alright. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never saw like a big problem of you wanting to like make some kind of new, I mean, like, you know, power to you, right? Why you gotta get everyone else involved? Why the dual militia? That's weird. Do you know that's weird? Benny, that's weird, right?
It's weird.
That's weird. You ran that place like a goddamn boot camp, man.
He looks to you. I might have gotten a bit overzealous, but it was all to
So
foster
it's
talent.
A little. Like, I mean, a little, like, alright, I understand you were trying to make something new or whatever, but that's like several, like, at least dozen young people who you were just like getting involved with, and I mean, from what I heard from them, you were not doing anything great.
He looks back toward the raw dorm and then back toward where you are, Gregor. You can go and ask any raw student who is doing our drills. Any of them who weren't people who disobeyed. And you will find that each and every one of them was ready to perform anything I told them to. Because each and every one of them had a goal in mind. Whenever dueling got brought back to the masses this year, they were going to be the forefront, the faces, the new talent. This academy is going to get thrown into the limelight, and each of them were getting ready.
Okay, all right. Some of them wanted to do it. You're right. We seem to not understand each other. I'm cool with people doing things if they want to. I don't fucking care. But
Then say what you want to say.
why was some kids getting punched out and shit? Why you steal our friend's stuff? That's clearly their deck.
He looks to his side where you see I'm trying to remember what they're called. You see a deck box strapped to it.
Yep.
As he does, he reaches down and looks to it. He looks back over to you. It's not like it was very useful anyway.
That's not answering the question.
Without the drive to go and get better, nothing I tell you is going to do anything. He drops the cards onto the ground. It appears we're done here. Good luck in your studies.
Why do you say that we don't have the drive? We had to beat you. And your whole team set against us. Are we not good enough for you yet? You say we don't have drive, but we clearly have enough to get away with all this.
In fact,
That wasn't pure luck. I mean, my whole thing is luck, but not everyone else's.
you accuse us of not having drive. Why wasn't it your deck being used?
Why indeed? Why did I see fit to change it? He doesn't answer. He begins to walk away.
What if we just lock him and kill him?
That's up to you. You definitely can go after him and try to attack him if you wish.
Well, I don't want to attack him, but Gregor is like a pass. He's going to keep annoying him.
Okay. Do you want to leave the cards on the ground?
I'll
Benny,
pick him
please.
up. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're great. I love you.
That will mean that you will be left behind.
Bending down will be hard.
That will mean that you will be left behind, Benny, because the cards are at this point scattered.
Oh, that's fine. The reason Benny was here was more to keep an eye on Gregor, and it's like,
Gregor, do you want to continue after them then?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. As he walks off toward the raw dorm, you find that he does seem to turn and start to make his way toward where the card shop is. However, Benny stays behind to pick up the cards. You and him make your way over toward where that building is, him not seeming to stop. We're going to go first off to Kate. Continuing there. Kate, you are making your way over toward where your dorm is.
Yep.
As you are doing so, you find that most people are back at the main area. They're all mostly still over watching the end of the thing there. As you go to make your way to your dorm, is there anything you're trying to do?
Again, she just wants some time to herself, so
Yeah,
she'll
you
go
can-
to her room, kind of.
You can
like-
make your way up to your room. If you don't have anything
Yeah.
particular you want to do, we can end
It's
it
like-
at that.
yeah.
But
I guess she'll look at her cards just for a moment and just. You know, she didn't have to do that. No, you try and not be selfish, and then everyone else is starting to be selfish. Maybe I should stop being selfish again. I should just leave it at that.
Okay. Back inside, Taliesin. You do find that everything is starting to, at this point, die down. People are starting to leave from the areas. Some of them going off to go and get refreshments. Some of them are just going out into the area to leave this place. You do find that eventually Miss Records makes her way back to you guys. As she does, she stops in front of where you all are. Oh, seems like the others left.
Yeah, they had other things they wanted to do at the moment.
I got chewed out a little bit.
Really?
Apparently, trying to fight for your position in the school isn't exactly how you're supposed to do it.
I don't see how any other way could have done it. That's the more fun option, isn't it?
It is the more fun option, and luckily, I guess unluckily, but luckily for me, there was a lot of issues with his teaching style that we were able to at least show from both Rhino and Felix. So even without me doing things, he probably wouldn't have got away with it.
Nah, he definitely would have. Not with all the complaints that would have coming at him.
Either way, I'm gonna head out. I have to get a couple of uniforms. By that I mean, what, 5 uniforms?
Something like that. There was something I wanted to ask you, because I noticed when you drew that card, the manga ink one, it almost looked like a different card.
Oh?
Maybe it was a trick of the light or something.
Maybe. I didn't really see anything. I was making it to where you guys were making all the moves.
That is true, but it's very lucky you got the card that won you the game right then and there.
If I would have
serious.
If I would have got any of the other, any of my other tunes, it probably would have been fine too. That one was just the most theatric way.
That's very true.
Not to mention, Buster Blader was plenty strong enough to take on anything he had.
That is true. Though it's quite surprising. I wouldn't have even considered using changing a card position as a way to attack dual AI so quickly.
Whenever they had first told us about the dual AIs, I started thinking about all of the different cards that shift things around. The only problem with it is you normally can't target cards like that because they are in their own special area. But with that one in particular, it just seemed to say, look at any face-up card. Any card that you can see the face of. I guess from its weird position or its weird way of going about things, it seems to work. It doesn't specifically target it, but it also doesn't really go through anything else. I don't know. Either way, it seemed to work out, and I've been waiting to pull it off on someone. I don't really get a lot of chances to duel, though, as a teacher.
That is true.
But yeah.
It was a very entertaining duel, thank you.
Yours was too. All of your guys's were.
That is very true. Though if I had to be honest, mine might have been the most boring because, well, I kind of was on the back foot there. It just sucks that where they got these bio bands, I guess maybe they must have been faulty. I don't know. He seemed pretty fine when he had a bunch of cards in his graveyard.
Oh, I don't think he was wearing his.
God damn it. I remember that was a thing. Fuck.
That being said, though, I was
have
talking to the Chancellor about them. It looks like the thing with them does seem to show a bit of more excitement doing things. So we most likely will be seeing these introduced to the rest of the student body within the next month. That being said, each of them are going to be looked after to make sure that nothing happens like what happened here.
Yeah, I think they kind of do need their limiters.
I don't think that they were ever meant to not have something there. Either way, it doesn't seem like he did it maliciously. That being said, with everything else he did, it's hard to take his word on it.
It's very hard. All I know is that from what he said, at least, he got them from the board, so who knows?
We'll have to see what the others think of it. It seems like the Chancellor's gonna have a lot of things on his hand.
Finally, something that he can do.
She looks over toward the center of the room, toward where Jones is. And it turns out he just wanted to take all the credit for that, huh?
He must have had that plan from the start. Though I guess that the
He was the one that put in all the information, as well as signed off on all the papers, because Price never did want to. He did all the work for everybody. He does most of the work for most of the other teachers out there. I think I'm the only one that doesn't send work over to him.
Should try to convince your Professor Wells not to send things his way as well.
Currently, Professor Wells doesn't do a ton of paperwork. He is mostly looking into his theories about the underground of the academy.
He mostly writes in clay tablets, dude.
I bet he writes in clay tablets and tries to keep digging through walls, huh?
We're trying to stop him. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. If there's anything any of you need, be sure to come by. I will need the rest of you to follow me, though. She points over toward where Pitt, as well as Drew and Grace are, just so we can get you fitted. As she goes to walk away, she looks back over towards you, Taliesin, as she does. I don't know what his game is, but be careful around Jones.
Will do. Thank you.
As she makes her way away, the three ladies going after her. Sometimes when I'm alone, I literally do nothing. Samurai and Gray look to you as they stare from you over toward the other section. Looks like I'm not going to be the only third year slifer, huh?
Lucky you. Hopefully we don't have to force you with a roommate. I mean, there are so many open dorms down there.
We'll see. Either way, a little disappointed I didn't get the duel. I can kind of feel what that NATO guy was all about. That being said, it would have been terrible to show off my duel after him. No matter what, from what I could tell whenever he was dueling you, looks over towards Sammy. Not Sammy. Yeah, looks over towards Samurai. It feels like his deck might have been slightly better than mine. I don't really know what to say right now.
Seems to be his gimmick.
I'd like to get back my cards as soon as possible, but I guess I'm gonna have to talk to the Chancellor about that. I might as well go and do that now while they're still talking about him.
And don't forget to mention that you're still missing your stuff. Now that Price is gone, hopefully you can send a request to the sector security in order to get your stuff.
Yeah, we'll see.
He just did not respect any of his students. He didn't even respect me when he was trying to win me to his side. Like, he didn't even do any research into who I am or what I could have possibly actually wanted. And
Do you know who I am?
Table before I could tell him, hey, you have a thief in your midst. I won't join you if you have a thief there. But no, I just simply walked away before I could say anything. He's lost, though.
Hopefully we can get everything back.
Hopefully.
Samurai makes his way over to where the Chancellor is, leaving you and Gray by yourselves. Gray looks over to you. So, I guess that's sort of it then, huh?
Raw's still gonna be a big dorm, I guess, but at least it looks like we're showing ourselves that we're not the weakest in the campus. At least you guys do.
Far from it. I think this year we have a shot at making Cypher the top dorm.
We're gonna have to talk to Miss Records about using those dual runners again.
Thought they were ours. Didn't she say they were a gift?
I don't know. If they are, then that's gonna be good enough for me. But we need to start making sure that we can get ready for the circuit when it starts.
That's true. We're definitely gonna need to get to the car shop ASAP in order to get some speed spells.
Hopefully it'll be a lot easier now that's gonna be closer to us.
Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe Surge Security decides to one-up us on that. It is slightly closer to them after all.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna go see if that guy ever woke up in my room. Rather not have him in there whenever I need to go to bed.
That's true. Good luck with that.
He starts to make his way away. You are left where you are, Taliesin. Would you like to move your way somewhere else?
Seeing as Jones is probably going to be here for a while in front of the camera,
Oh yes.
he will probably he will probably head off on his own. Yeah.
You get to the point where you start leaving. The questions are still going through Jones. You do hear the mayor at some point be like, "And I hear that you have a rather lovely assistant." Before you taking your steps into the elevator.
Just shakes his head laughing at that.
As we return to Gregor, as Benny
What's up, baby?
is picking up what he believes to be Samurai's cards, Gregor, you step into the building once more that you have met him with the time before. As he steps in, you step into the room as well. He looks back towards you. I don't believe we have anything else to speak about.
I feel like we have a lot to speak about. Oh, you're actually gonna let me talk. You're gonna, all right. I didn't actually expect this to happen. That was the silence of you listening to me. I don't have this happen to me too often.
He just seems to be turned towards you and is just glaring down at you.
Why Millennium Duels?
Hmm?
The name. Why is it called Millennium Duels?
It just seemed like a good name.
I lost it. I apparently had it and I threw it away. I don't know where it is.
What is it?
I had a paranoia and I was just gonna fucking be like, eh.
You had a paranoia?
I mean, if it's gone, it doesn't matter. I can live without it.
Where's your paranoia?
You used it on me.
That's the reason why. Yeah, I keep you safe.
You got me safe.
I'm your guardian angel.
Go ahead
Say
if
like
you. I mean, again, roll me instinct, I guess. As soon as the room is back. There you go.
Instinct time.
Yes, my greatest stat in the world. Oh, that's actually good. 18.
That's a 19.
That's an 18.
He obviously, whenever he said that, is not saying the full thing.
I was wanting to make sure if he was stupid. This is just a quick stupidity check. All right. That can't be it, right?
What else could there be?
The weird, like, museum artifacts are also called, like, Millennium stuff. Feels kind of charged.
He looks at you. What do you mean, museum artifacts? What does that have to do with dueling?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're apparently like I don't really follow my story, but I guess I was listening to someone else talk about him who actually like studies this kind of stuff. But you know, like they use stuff like dual energy and stuff, and that's kind of what the duels are. So why Millennium duels?
You think that there's some kind of a link between ancient artifacts and the energy we use for Inner D?
You've been around Wells. This can't be that weird. I got dicks in your walls every now and a while. I think it's actually a fair question now.
Roll me negotiation.
Okay. Just for the fuck of
Also,
it.
before we have you roll it,
Yeah.
Parallel Entertainment says, I have been able to trick the interns by giving them dual points, which are useless in Sweden. So I want to help you with you and your friends, Gregor. Dual points.
What the hell?
So you guys are gonna get $10 worth of dual points.
Hey,
Oh,
let's
hell
go.
yeah. I have $10. I was gonna say, if not now, when? Let's throw a fake card in.
You will each gain 1,250 dual points.
1,200?
Yep, 250.
Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Throwing a fake card in.
Yeah, dude, whatever. Fuck, if not now, when, right?
Bring it over here.
Also, I have decided to change outfits. You can tell what's gonna.
Okay, let me see what your fit is today. Oh, okay, I don't want to know anymore.
Let me see your fit. Hold on. I see.
You'll be leaving.
Oh no! No!
Blame record.
Why have you done this?
Are you gonna fuck Jones? Like, what is this?
No.
No.
No, the mayor.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
About this though.
His hot daughter.
Anyway, I got this.
Destruction. We
Well,
have seen
I got what I
destruction
got. We have it
before.
over here.
We have seen the good and neutral effect of disruption, where with the neutral effect, you can choose an item, stat points, or 1/10 your HP, whichever is more applicable. It is removed from your character. This is a curse. Keep this card, and you can use this card to do 1d20 damage to your opponent without requiring an action. The good
I guess
effect,
I'll just shoot him. I don't.
the good effect is you keep the card, and then you use this card to deal a d20 damage to your opponent without requiring an action. Or use this card to interrupt a move by an enemy and cause them to cost them their turn. That being said, I believe you've already used this before, and I want things to be
I'm pretty
spicy. So roll me again.
Okay. All right. Spicy moment. All right. I got chains.
There's
I
the
was the one who
chains.
used destruction.
There's the chains. Let me get the chains
Yeah,
up.
the chain.
The chains.
Because you guys haven't got the chains before.
No, we haven't. Not in this one.
Not the chains. The chains. Did you guys did it in the other one?
In Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Fuck. That's fine. No one
Yeah,
saw it here. No one watches Kingdom
I've
Hearts.
seen it.
Hey, wait.
No one here watches Kingdom Hearts. How dare all of you? Anyway,
If y'all don't, I will kill you.
the neutral effect. Some NPC, oh no. Some NPC with authority over you is stirred into action over an event that has happened around you.
Hey, man, you're gonna die.
Would you like to roll
Regular.
for the good or bad effect?
I don't think I want to. Let's see where this goes.
You want to take the neutral effect.
I'll take
Listen,
the
bad
neutral
effect could be
effect.
Much more interesting. I'm just saying.
Are you okay?
Well, I've been thinking about rolling a new character, so
Go for the bad effect then.
Better not.
you
How
can't
dare
choose
you.
a bad effect.
Listen, the odds are in your favor against you.
I just want to see what happens, really. I don't have anything else there.
All right, then. Some NPC with authority over you is stirred to action over an event that has happened around you. You find, as you were saying things to him. Did you ever roll the negotiation as well?
No, I didn't. Let's roll it out. Why not? Sorry, I wanted to shoot myself in the foot for a bit. Let's
Of course. You
continue.
wanted to shoot yourself first.
Oh, I got a 4. I mean, technically a 7 million. That's not, I mean, it's better than 4.
They look to you. As they do. Maybe you'd like to see them instead.
See what? As
I'm
far
going
as
to
I know, it's
be-
only you went out.
I'm going to be leaving here in the
Okay.
morning.
Alright.
How about you return to this building tonight? If you truly feel like you want answers.
Alright. This building tonight.
Again, it's nothing that I believe you are going to be satisfied with, especially with our conversation we've had already, but from our few conversations, Gregor, perhaps I've learned that you are not someone to just be turned away. I'll leave the door open tonight. Come alone. He then steps away.
This is gonna kill me. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna go.
He might
Do I
not
close the
kill
door?
you.
I'm gonna close the door.
He might not kill you. Like, why would he kill you?
Well, you have a card that can kill me, so if you wanted him to kill me, he could.
He's just spurred to action because of your action.
Yeah.
Oh, I
just
am
spurred into
definitely.
action.
This is definitely because of the card, yes. But
This is a different thing, you see. I
Gregor,
guess I'll go home. I don't know. Oh god, this thing is heavy.
you make your way out. As you do, you return to where Benny is. Benny, after playing some 50 card pickup, you find that you have gotten back all of the cards that were scattered around.
And time.
Some of them
Did
were a
you
little
win?
bit. Some of them were a little bit rough to get. They blew away from you for a little while. They almost fell down that storm grate that some samurai was gonna fucking jump in and freaking espionage their way into the raw dorm. But you stopped it. You got them all. You didn't look back to see Gregor as Gregor asked what did you say just then, Gregor? Again?
Did you win?
Did you win?
No, my time was terrible.
Oh, you were timing yourself.
Well, this isn't an exercise I've thought of doing before, but if I ever lost my cards in the middle of a duel in the other world, then it'd be life or death. So, did you get what you needed?
I certainly got something. And also I don't think anything.
Typical with the way they were acting.
He's have to go to the card shop later tonight. Which I'm not sure if that means I'm gonna die or not.
Do you want someone to come with you to make sure you're safe?
I wanted someone to know I was doing it.
I could keep lookout.
He was very weirdly specific that I had to show myself alone, and based on the things that we've discussed before, I don't want to know what happens if I disrespect that.
Very well. Do you have a backup weapon?
A backup, I mean, this fucking fog is what I'm guessing. This is a battle weapon. You see the edge of this thing? I could kill someone with this, baby. Not that I would.
Usually I prefer my hidden weapon to be a knife, but I suppose that works.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move this over to your sheet.
Let's just adjust that to real life scale. Okay, now increase it a couple of decibels. That's more about the size.
You did it.
Yeah, I
You're not using that shit anymore. You have this.
I have the Fong. I'm the Fong user now.
I love that if you have it
Da-dum.
like this, that means that like the circle area is like up at like your fucking pectoral.
Yeah. That's where it fits, man. I don't got anything else. That's my dual nipple.
It's your dual nipple.
Yeah.
You got to figure out some way to paint this thing or something. Get it into red.
Yeah, I got it in red.
Well,
That's for later. Don't worry about that.
I'll make sure that if we don't see you afterwards, to avenge your death and kill
I
him.
want you to tell someone. I don't want you to avenge anyone. Don't go killing, don't go murdering, and don't go doing any kind of manslaughter in here.
All right. This time I'll hold back.
You're very calm, Benny.
As they show, no. As they go to their boots,
This is where I would keep my knife if I had one hidden.
I don't know how I'm supposed to react to that. We could get you a knife if you wanted it. I just don't think you should, but
Oh, I don't wear my knife during school hours.
okay. Good to know.
He just has a knife.
By the by, is that weird card like in that deck?
I should check now. Some of them blew in the wind, so I wasn't able to get a good look. Let's look at them together.
What weird card are you looking for?
The card that Samurai called out as his card specifically.
Yep. You would find that as you look through, you do find a couple of copies of let me get to her. There we go. A couple of copies of Yorishima Senyo.
Oh yeah, these seem to be the one. I guess we'll like pass it over and then you can be like, yeah, that's the card. That's where I scratched it when I was 5 years old, and then we'll know.
Or
So let's recap.
He seemed to imply that the entirety of the cards that he just dropped for you guys were his cards.
either way.
Yeah, maybe he's an asshole and threw that card into the grater like Exodia or something. I don't know.
We should probably head back. I told James to stay back during the tournament to make sure the geese were not interrupting us. I could tell their bloodlust.
Oh, the what? Benny, they're
Never mind.
what?
If you didn't notice, then I'll leave you in ignorance.
Benny! Benny, are you walking away? Benny!
The two of you make your way back. As you guys do. Eventually, as well. Allison, you're making your way back. You guys get to a position where Taliesin, you would be back first. Because Benny and the others would be talking and collecting cards and whatnot and trying to pick them up. Benny would return. You would see that Taliesin is in the room. Gregor, you would probably just walk in after them because your room is right next to theirs.
Yeah, we all just kind of live near each other.
As you guys will be coming out, it is around midday at this point. You guys would find as you guys get there, somebody would be walking out of Kate's room. As you guys would see a secretary walking out of Kate's room.
Who could that be?
Who could that possibly fucking be?
The greatest disguise. Blesses.
You're gonna do something normal with that, right?
Of course.
I'm gonna believe you.
I'm just getting extra information.
Alright, go power to you. Don't do anything you'll regret later.
Eh. As a chick, I don't see anything happening.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Oh Oh no. Oh well.
Miss Toki, how do you feel about 1,000,000 dual points?
I suppose it's suiting for us of the Red Door.
You're like,
to
if
be-
he's a chick, and then you see his banging tits.
I was just like, how do you feel about 1,000,000 dual points? Sorry, I'm a lesbian, Mayor. 2 million.
Lesbian.
1.5.
4 million.
All right. What if you do my wife in front of me while I wear a Superman outfit?
Yeah, as long as you stay in the chair, it's
It
fine.
has to be a Hero Kid outfit.
What?
Why do you like this? Why do you say these things?
She's practicing for Digimon tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway,
I see.
Benny just kind of looks out the door.
It's appropriate we're wearing red uniforms to match the red flags we like to fly.
Kate,
Mhm.
you begin to make your way back, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
As you are making your way back, we'll go back to the others in just a minute. You find stepping back in to the large arena. A lot of people have disappeared. A lot of people have dispersed. But there are still a few people remaining, and a lot of the people from outside of the school are still in the stands. Some have actually came in from the outside stands. So it feels like it's even more, it's packed enough as it always has been. But you do notice a lot less uniforms
Yeah, perfect.
as you step in. Where would you like to go?
Are they still near a camera area, these three?
You do find that the three of them are still talking. It doesn't seem like they are currently talking to a camera. However, they are apparently still chatting. The camera person has gone off somewhere else.
I will signal to Jones with a wide grin.
As you do this, roll me negotiation for Jones
I need to ruin his day.
to see if he's going to, in any way, fucking play along with you.
You're like, he's too happy. I need to fucking destroy him a little.
He's too happy. That's why I'm here, to humble him. I'll use
I love Kate.
I believe you have a fleeting from before.
Thank you.
So yes,
roll.
roll me one extra.
Good roll. And last roll.
A 19.
plus 2, 21.
You see, as you make a wave to him, he does seem to, for a second, look as if he rolls his eyes. However, he does motion for you to come up.
Yeah, I'll make my way.
You find your way coming up. As you do, you see the dual proctor, upon you showing yourself, begins to make his way away, as if he's going to go and speak with the other dual proctors about things and such. But you do find that the mayor does immediately close the gap with Jones before he seems to just say out loud, "Well, if it isn't my secretary."
Well, did you have fun tonight?
As you approach, you find the mayor looking back to you. He seems to have his eyes light up in wonder
So-
and magnificence now. Oh, so this is the famous Miss Toki.
Famous. Not famous. I like to stay more in the shadows.
Oh, no. I say famous. You don't understand how much money you made me today.
Oh, that I do understand. I'm guessing you took my advice?
I put everything on Slifer. And even the last one. I was trying to think like, which one should I go with? And they're like, this guy is like the best, like second best duelist in the place. But then I was like, that Toki said to give it to Slifer, so I did.
And I'm glad you did.
And I
because
doubled it again!
That's fantastic. Congratulations. She'll give a small clap.
I'm glad after everything, we made sure the rich got richer. This is a wholesome story.
I'm so happy you were able to find entertainment, and you almost didn't come to this event.
I almost didn't. But it seems like in the end, we were able to not only usher in a new era of dueling, but we were also able to go forward on a lot of plans that we had that we have in the works.
Which is fantastic to hear. Well, there was the slight disappointment of no Millennium Summoning, which means we'll probably have to do another event like this again.
Of course. Another inner dorm brawl.
Exactly.
I'm guessing we'll have to take, I'm guessing going after the Raws will be something difficult. You already took most of their best players over to Slifer, but he looks over to Jones. You're the Obelisks, right? I'm sure you have plenty of duelists to try to fight against the Slifers, huh? We do have plenty of strong duelists. Not that I have much in the idea of wanting to continue this immediately.
Of course, not immediately. There's so many things to discuss still. Especially since you have just brought about a new era of dueling, Jones.
That I have. Though you were the one to help me with a lot of the paperwork.
Yes.
If you remember the role I had you do back whenever you were doing the paperwork.
I can't believe you fumbled it.
It's fine. My name is still technically on this. No, that's great to hear.
Not to mention, because of our previous agreements, it seems that I'm gonna be getting a bit of a bite back from this as well. I'd ask that you send me all the information you have on these Millennium Duels, Jones. That way, if I ever have any questions asked for me, I can have a quick reference for whatever I need to say. Of course, we'll have them sent to you as soon as we can.
Mm-hmm. And by him, he means me.
Oh, of course! Now, with everything being a success, what exactly do you have plans for the rest of the evening, Miss Toki?
Not much. Spend time with my wife.
I see. I'm sure that you, the two of you are.
Wife. She's not my wife yet. We're currently engaged.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
sure she would appreciate a large gift from you, though. I've told her nothing but wonderful things.
A large gift. You have a shrewd secretary, Jones. Roll negotiation.
Yeah, of course.
I can't believe you're doing this.
No, fuck him, get him.
Hey, the rich get richer and kid gets
I
richer.
love it. I love it so much.
I like how you succeeded once in getting the mayor's number, and now you're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
I was almost at 20. Roll me again.
Cool.
Give it
Second
fleeting.
roll.
And then roll for your 2 right here.
Yeah.
If I had enough,
150.
I would give you another fleeting, but I'm
Second
out.
one. 18.
Roll me
Unnat
one more
20.
time
One more
for this
time.
fake person.
Thank you, fake person.
Another 18.
Unnat 20.
It's an unnat 20. He looks to you. Tell you what.
Mhm.
I think I have the perfect gift. How long until your engagement is seen through?
Ooh. Possibly, I believe next year.
Next year? That's plenty of time. How about I get you and your wife, or however, whatever guests you would like to bring onto, for my new venture. It's going to be coming upon the forefront of the major sea lines in front of the harbors. We're going to have very interesting capital going forward from it.
I see. Oh, my wife would love that. Well,
You're
future
already
wife.
putting that into motion then? I thought you had to get the permissions from your associates. The other mayors, yeah. You see,
What do you think we were betting for, Jones? Money. I thought you were betting for money. No, yes, but
Minnie Jones.
that's exactly. Thank you, Miss Toki.
Of course, there's always something more.
Money is nice, but money is a red herring, you see. What we really want is capital, yes, but we need favor. And with the favor we gain from the others out there, we are able to go forward with our beautification project. What'd you call it last time you told me? Satellite 2? Oh, come on. We would never. What happened with the satellite was a tragedy, Jones. This is the Satellite Remembrance Project.
Yes, calling it that would be great. However, calling the actual place something different would be even fantastic for branding.
Oh, we will. You see, the Remembrance Project is made for the satellite, but we've decided to go with the name Golden Moon.
Ooh.
Straight to the point,
catchy.
full of the largest amounts of culture we can throw onto one island, and whenever you see it from the shoreline, it's gonna make property values skyrocket.
In addition to that, members of the Eclipse will get a kick from knowing that something's named after a card of theirs that's their favorite.
Golden Moon. The Golden Moon Project has been in the works for a little while. But again, very tragic what happened with all the people of the satellite. I'm sure that they would be very happy to know that more people will be moving on to Golden Moon, which will then make places here a lot cheaper and more accessible for them.
Of course. I'm assuming you're gonna be looking to establish a Golden Moon Academy?
Golden Moon Academy?
Or even better, the Golden Moon Battle Circuit. The place where Millennium Duels shine even brighter.
I'm not entirely sure if the higher-ups of society would be too interested in having a circuit near them. Though, I guess I was wrong before. There was quite the number of intrigue and response from the duels we saw today. I believe the networks that we were showing off to had record-breaking numbers even during the ad breaks. It'll be something we have to think about. I'm sure that if I did have something there, all I have to do is speak to the two of you on how to run something.
Oh, looks like Jones has a career outside of here as well as I do.
Goody.
Although not for a while.
I will say I still have my job here, and so do you, Miss Toki.
I was kidding, Jones.
But were you though?
No. I was kidding. This is why you're single. You don't understand women.
You need to hurry up and find you someone, Jones.
Exactly.
Take it from the two of us, happily hitched people here. He's just inside of his head. This is the worst. I don't like this. Yeah. I want to go home.
Happily married and so comfortable with our marriage, we cheat a little.
That's not cheating. We're happily married and open about it.
I'm open.
I go and speak with people of high renown, and sometimes I go and find people who would like to party, and she gets her fucking cabana boy.
Oh my god. Cabana boy.
Well, it looks like everything is settled unless there's anything else.
I'm gonna be looking around the academy for the remainder of the night, schmoozing with some of the people. I'm sure that some of the others would love to come and see what they missed as well. So they should be bringing themselves here before the night's over. But I should be finding something to entertain myself. That being said, tomorrow is another off day for the academy, correct?
Correct.
Perhaps I could go and speak with some of the victors tomorrow, have some interviews with them, schmooze up, and get in front of the cameras.
That's fantastic. Unfortunately, I'll be unavailable, attending to my engagement. You know how it is.
That's perfect. Be sure to tell the missus that I say hi.
I will.
And obviously give my congratulations on the engagement.
Of course.
As he looks off, he puts his arms behind his back, or at least as much as he can, and starts to make his way away. As he goes off and plops his way down, like he turns around trying to like maneuver his little leggies. Eventually one of the officers comes over and helps them. But they do plop themselves down on the ground. As Jones looks to you, you are still a student. You're not going to be going to any private islands and working for that man.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, just trying
That
to make sure to get in.
That being said, it would be a step up for my pay at least.
You do this for more than the pay.
So, what are you doing here?
Just double checking things, seeing what else I could learn. Seems like you took everyone with surprise, considering, you know, you're now the face of Millennium Duels.
Whenever Price first made me in charge of setting this thing up, I realized that there was a bit that I could gain from it. As far as getting notoriety from it, I could make it to where the Obelisk dorm could be put into a bit of a higher light. Not only that, this would be some way for the Chancellor to take some kind of a understanding from it as well. I've been giving as much brown-nosing as I can to everyone around me. Maybe at that point, they won't be throwing everything onto me as much.
You say throwing on, you picked some of the stuff.
More than that, I guess my better way of putting it is maybe they'll start taking their job seriously.
Then that is correct. I believe the Chancellor Redley is. You saw how much he was promoting the whole tournament?
He looks over toward where the Chancellor is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that was mostly just because of the profits he saw.
Profit is a strong motivator.
It is, but what happens when the profits run dry?
Well, at that
I don't
point,
want to see
someone
the
else is-
Chancellor only getting excited whenever the circuit or these duels come into mind. He's supposed to be working for the entire school.
You are correct. So at that point, you have to make sure you keep his eyes open on that.
Well,
You see how profit can drive someone? Example, the mayor.
the mayor is interesting. I've been working with
I'd
him
say.
for a little while. Not anything in particular, but he had a bit of issue with some things in the past that he was able to talk his way out of because of not only me, but another friend of mine. Unfortunately, he seemed to have attached himself to me ever since then.
Actions do have consequences. Though I doubt you can remove him that easily.
I'd rather not try. If I do, then I risk making him mad. I don't really want to make him mad. You may hear mayor from the 5 of them. But those 5 do everything basically except run everything in the city. The 5 of them in particular, and whatever position they're in, have more power than you could even really think of when it comes to their own monetary and political gains. The only thing keeping them in check is each other.
You
If
can
that
tell.
man wanted to, he like motions to him, he can make either you or me disappear. Not that he's ever done that before.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a fighter.
I think it's
So-
best to just keep yourself on the good side of people like that.
Of course, of course. Unless we can make him disappear. I'm kidding.
So, when were you guys gonna tell me about that plan?
That wasn't in the books. She did that herself.
Should have known.
You go way back?
We went to school together.
Ah, that explains kind of why she reacted like that.
Reacted like that?
She wanted to make sure she got, when she heard the news that she could, you know, take this on, well, she was pretty happy about it. Taking something from you.
Whenever I was in school, the last year I was there was the first year that Christ started teaching. He wasn't the most, how do I put it? He wasn't the most attentive teacher back then. He was still getting used to the fact that he wasn't going toward his own goals anymore. Still getting used to the fact that no matter what he did, he couldn't do the turbo dueling correctly. He had to rely on the dual AI, or the dual runner's AI to even go through. He couldn't multitask. Whenever you're turbo dueling, you have to keep your eye on the road, maneuver your way through, and duel at the same time. It was a little bit too much for him. He was just someone left behind by the times. That being said, despite everything he did, it's kind of weird seeing him go.
Are you gonna miss him?
Oh no. But I've always associated this place with him at this point.
Well, looks like people can associate this place with something new now. And you get the chance to be an actual good role model, so don't mess that up.
I will hopefully go about doing things the way I've been doing it, but hopefully with a little bit less work. Meaning, I don't think a lot of things are going to change, at least until the circuit starts. Still a few weeks off from that, though.
You think you got a handle on that then?
We're going to be starting riding duels, the training for them at least. Not this week, but the week after. Hopefully we'll see something with talent going through. If you don't pass your riding duel classes, you're not going to be able to go through the circuit, at least through the further on areas of it. In the beginning, each of you will be using your dual runner AI, but if you actually want to be entertaining the people who are watching, eventually you're going to have to learn how to ride without it.
No, that's exciting. Speaking of which, I get dibs on your bike, right?
If you end up passing, and you aren't going to be slamming into everything you see.
I'm going to be fine.
I'm not even sure if you're big enough for my bike.
Yeah, I'm big enough. I can take it.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna figure out what type of deck I'm gonna use for speed duels. It's going to be interesting.
It's a good way to bring out variety. Remember, the circuit isn't just about winning. It's about sending a message. If you're entertaining enough, if you're good enough, even if you don't win, you'll be invited to the circuit.
Entertaining, winning. I think I have an idea.
Well, I am going to get out of here before the Chancellor comes to talk to me. If he asks,
spend time with him.
If he asks, I had nothing to do with Professor Record's stunt.
What would the fun be in that? You had a lot to do with that stunt.
You shut up. He smiles slightly. He starts walking.
You take it easy.
Hold my calls. As he steps down from the arena, starts to make his way away.
I'll wave to Ruby.
I have mentioned that these things have a lot of people missing. Most of the people over here are not there.
Gotcha.
Ruby is not there.
In which case, Kate's done everything she's needed and got all that juicy info.
You want to make your way back home?
Yeah. I got another woman to check on.
You make your way back
More women.
as you do. Gregor, Taliesin, Benny. You guys return to your rooms as Caitlin makes their way away. Benny, you have just been told about Gregor's thing, but you also have the entirety of what you believe to be Samurai's deck in your hand. Taliesin, you have returned after learning the things you had from Miss Records and about seeing that a lot of people are going to be returning here soon, and that the bio bands are going to be mostly utilized in the school pretty soon. And Gregor, fuck, things gonna happen tonight. You don't have to go.
What if I just leave?
That's up to you.
Stand him up.
You just try and not make it, then you get like a text. Oh, a note in a ball because we don't have phones. That's like, I didn't know you were a chicken.
Oh my god.
I can't let him call me a chicken. I can't let him call me
Who
a
are you
chicken, man.
calling chicken?
Who are you calling chicken? I may be small, I'm like one, but I may also have the little hair ruffle the chickens do. That's
And you sure do a lot of clucking.
also I may cluck and shit.
I'm just wondering, is there anything you guys want to do? The three of you in
Has
particular?
anyone seen Samurai?
I mean, he's not in his room, which is also my room.
I think he was going to be talking to the chancellor after the thing. That's just the last I saw him.
I'm gonna see if I can catch up with them. I'll be back.
He is all the way back at the duel arena.
Yeah, I'll be
Wait.
back.
Okay,
Back.
you go to leave. Gregor and Taliesin.
And so he goes.
I think I'll just stay. I mean, apparently, I still can't believe. Do you have any straps for this thing? I didn't really think we'd get this far.
I'm sure I can figure something out for that. I'm pretty sure I should have some extra belts and stuff.
You just keep those
You
around.
guys want to find some makeshift belts?
We're gonna MacGyver this stupid.
We're gonna
thing.
MacGyver this
Help
thing
him,
onto you.
MacGyver.
You also find Taliesin. Roll me for your experience, please.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. My experience. My very nice experience. My very nice, I'm going to be an asshole and put more into an experience.
What if we made it like a guitar? That
I'm
kind of
not
look
supposed to-
cool. Like it stays in my back, and then when I need to duel, I flip it over.
Have you ever
Damn.
heard of BDSM, Gregor?
Damn! Well, at least you get to keep that one. So
You do
12.
find that as you go through and look through the things that you do have in your room, which again, you have some things around, you do find that you do have some paints as well.
Shall we also make that red for you?
I think I would like it to be red, yeah.
Let's at least fit the belts first and then paint it so, you know, we don't get paint on your shirt.
What do we need to? Oh yeah, I don't want to think we can make it work. All right, let's set it in.
Wait, Taliesin, you're doing it wrong. Taliesin, you have to look with Gregor in the mirror going, do you know what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? Go over!
There you go.
Makeover!
Take over, girls' night.
There you go. It red now.
Me and the tallest guy I know.
I assume it's like a futuristic fast-acting paint for specifically these kind of things.
Because of where you were at, it's a little spray paint that's usually used for like metals and things like that. So
Yeah.
it takes a minute for it takes a bit for it to dry, but not like a ton of time.
Yeah.
As
There
you
we go.
get it going, as you guys will spend your time doing that, Benny, you make your
Yeah.
way back. As you do, you pass by as soon as you get into the actual main area to head in, you pass by a secretary going to leave.
Hello. Goodbye.
He doesn't recognize supervisor.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, it is Kate. Sorry.
No,
I
you
was confused
you wait
by-
you wait by the Kate. You wait behind by.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hello. Goodbye.
You get to back into the area. As you do find that upon returning to where the Chancellor is, there is quite a number of people nearby. You see what appears to be the proctors from before, but you also see that there are several members of the sector security as well there, who appear to be taking some note of what was happening with Price. The Chancellor currently is speaking with them. You find that that Felix, Rhino, and Samurai are off, sort of away from them, watching them. Each of them seem to be done with what they were doing. As you approach. Oh, Benny, welcome back. Thought you were resting up.
Hey. I was go.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, goose in my throat.
See
I
Kevin
wish we
fucking.
had frogs.
You see Kevin fucking throw himself out of your throat and start attacking the passerby.
Ah, there we go again. Where are we on the map? Trying to find us.
Over here.
There we go. I was gonna rest, but I would think it irresponsible to not give this back first. Takes out the cards.
You bring out the cards over toward them. As you do, Samurai looks to them. Wait, are these... Hold on. These are my cards.
Yeah, you could thank Gregor.
You were able to get them back from Professor Price?
More, I caught them in the wind because he was quite rude about it. Gregor was the one that talked him down.
He seems to look into the cards that you hand him as he goes through them. Looks like I'm still missing a couple of things, but I should be able to at least get through most of it with this.
Maybe Gregor will be able to get those two. Who knows? He's gonna apparently see him tonight, so if he goes missing, we know who to point fingers at.
That doesn't sound like a good thing, Benny.
Oh no, it's the normal protocol, you know.
That is not the normal protocol.
Where did you grow up?
Students aren't supposed to go missing, Benny.
I'm not talking about students, I'm talking about people, and you know.
People aren't supposed to go missing either, Benny.
They're not supposed to, but they do on a daily
That
basis.
isn't normal, Lios. That's not normal.
Where have you lived?
People don't usually just disappear, Benny. And you never said anything in your backstory of people disappearing a lot, says I, the DM. Where the fuck did you grow up at?
Well, Well, yeah, that's what I thought too. And then the entire satellite disappeared. So what do I know?
There you go. Now we brought it around. I think that's a little bit different, but yeah, I guess. Either way,
I could just be paranoid, but
I should probably go back and start messing about with this then, if I'm gonna have it ready for this week. Are you sure we can just let Gregor go off by himself?
we have to. For one, if we gang up, then it'll just make them a lot more unreasonable. And second, as I've seen with Gregor, Though they'll cock their fists, they don't usually want to go for a fight. I think they want to be as peaceful as they can, though. I wouldn't blame them if they went a little apeshit. They won't, but I wouldn't blame them.
I wouldn't blame them, but at the same time, I would really advise against someone of Gregor's size going after Price. He's old, but that dude's jacked.
Did he call me a midget?
You're the smallest person he's seen.
Okay.
Gregor mentioned something like that when I said it too.
He's as big as Jim. Jim ain't that big.
You could be surprised.
I'm worried about him when he goes and sees the geese. To be fair, I'm worried about a lot of people when they go see the geese.
Ah, yes. Thankfully, the geese didn't interrupt the tournament this time.
You scare me sometimes, Benny. But I think I'm starting to.
Why.
But I think I'm starting to understand you a bit.
Well, now that I gave you the cards, I am going to bed.
I'm gonna go back too. I'll walk you back.
All right.
Two of you
But,
make your way back.
but you have to be careful. If you hold my hand, I'll get the wrong idea.
Gotcha. Understood.
He holds your hand.
Holds your hand anyway. No, I'm playing.
No, goes back to the doors, and he didn't even hold my hand.
Oh my
I'm
god.
already taking it the wrong way. Okay,
We're back.
Yeah.
you would have returned
Yes.
in order to, I'm guessing, see Nadia, because you said you had someone to see.
Yes. Yeah.
As you go and change and walk yourself in, you find that Jim is still with Nadia. Nadia is laying there. However, you can see that their eyes are open. Oh, welcome back.
You awake?
We were watching everything on motions over toward the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
You see Nadia just laying there, just like.
Hey, Nadia. Listen.
I could have dueled first.
I know.
Come
I
on.
know. Nadia. Nadia.
And Samurai
always-
lost because I wasn't there.
Nadia, that's not your fault.
Come on.
Before we do anything else, no, I'll give you some good news, yeah? Turbo dueling.
Yeah.
That's happening soon, which means you can show your skill on that. It means bikes, fast.
I play Gfuel, you asshole. Half my shit is spells.
I'm not the most excited
when has
about
that
turbo
skill-
dueling.
Why? Come on, explain.
I know that I'm gonna have to do it. Obviously, the circuit's happening, but whenever it comes to dueling, it's like second nature. But when it's other things, it's a little hard.
Listen, you're smart. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Talented.
extremely.
Beautiful.
You know it.
So, how's this gonna stop you? You've got a mind and a mindset that's not gonna let you stop.
You too,
And
Aaron.
if you let this little setback keep you down, then any other setback is going to keep you down. There's gonna be inter-dawn brawls again, but for now, the speed dueling is next. So kick ass on that, and then when the inter-dawn brawls come out, you get to show off your Conthonians again. Conthonians, yes.
It's just, I
I
mean,
know.
it was this, and then it was the stuff in that other world before, and
You know, she said that you stopped dueling at one point. You just told her to get out. Remember anything about that?
they kind of look away.
Come on, talk to me.
I started noticing that everything was going off. She started breathing heavily.
Mhm.
And then I realized that these things were dangerous. I mean, you guys already talked to us about it before, but
Mhm.
I was fine, at least fine enough. But whenever I was looking over at them, I felt like if I actually beat them, I might have, I don't know, killed them or something.
Nadia, you know there's kind of limits in place to stop you people from dying like that. I know it might have looked traumatic, but
I don't know
What were
what
you saying?
Drew was doing, but I mean, we weren't close or anything, but you can't live with somebody for over a week and not get a little bit attached, I guess.
no, I get what you mean.
I didn't want anything to happen to her.
Yeah, but then something happened to you.
Eh.
I'm happy to see you're good though. Drew's gonna be coming back, by the way.
I heard from Jim that you guys are the ones that ended my turn. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but whenever it's your turn, apparently it drains you a lot.
Yep. And it was your turn for a long time.
I tried to hold it as long as I could. I tried to figure out some way to end it without ending it, you know? I thought if I could wait like an hour or something, then she would have caught her breath a bit. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground. From what we heard,
You
you were
did
on the
right.
ground before that. Shut up, Jim. Okay.
You're strong and tough, we know.
Shut up.
Look, you did the right thing. Which led to me doing the wrong thing. You saw my duel.
You... Watching someone beat my deck was a little frustrating.
Yeah, but she wasn't using it correctly.
Oh, definitely not. I don't know exactly how it would work, but whenever it came down to even just their choice in Duel AI, I was extremely cringing. I felt like I was losing more stamina then than I ever did with the bio bands.
Well, just be happy to know she's never going to play your deck again.
It'd be funny if I made her learn it.
I mean, that could be her punishment. She is
I'll probably
only
just
like big attack.
I'll probably just ask her to give them to me, so I can make my deck better. I'm gonna be honest. She owes me.
That she does. See? Now that is the Nadia I know. Planning and scheming.
Speaking of, you saw... No, you probably left before they were talking about it. They were talking about the bio bands and about how they were a rousing success. Though, I think that they sort of went over the whole passing out thing. Looks like they're going to be trying to move them in from the other academies pretty soon. We'll probably get them before we get to the circuit.
I kind of have a backup for that currently, and Office of Ventures looking into it, so we can at least try and install some kind of limiter. Because currently it's just taking energy.
Oh, definitely.
You can take off. It should be off, right?
It's
you
off.
took it off, right?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Jim also took my dual disc.
Good. Knowing you, you would have tried to crawl to the stadium.
I put it on the top bunk. Nobody was using it.
Well, Jim, you
Why did they
should
give us
probably go
3
rest.
bunks?
I mean, we could use them. Sleep over.
We'll see.
Eh,
I'm gonna be
You
honest
too,
with
me?
you. When it comes to Drew coming back, depending on how things go, if she's comfortable with staying with me again, she can. But If anything, if you'd ever want to take her place, you can.
See, I would love to, but my roommate could probably kill Drew without trying.
I have a roommate I have to give foot massages to, so stay in your lane.
Yeah. Stay in the lane. Her feet can kill people.
You're gonna make me jealous.
Can't
Oh, I
tell
can give you.
You didn't even try to think about it.
Listen. I would love nothing more to. Oh, by the way, we're engaged.
Oh, you picked her. Okay.
Okay, that got you good. Oh,
Fuck, what?
don't worry, it's a joke. It's a joke, kind of, sort of. Basically, you know the bad one.
The two of them just look at you.
What's his name again? Not Down.
The one on TV?
They have no idea
that
what you've
one.
been doing.
Yeah, that man. So by the way, I've been pretending to be Jones's secretary, so we could like get some stuff done.
Uh-huh.
And because of that, I was able to get funding for the school,
Okay.
specifically for the dual runners, which was great. But I had to pretend to be someone else. Secretary Toki. Hi, Secretary Toki here.
All right.
You know, just flash it. With
How
I'll
are you
probably have, like, a
flashing it?
I assume there's like a picture of a Polaroid, I guess. Anyway,
You just keep headshots in your pocket.
yeah. So Secretary Toby. Anyway, I didn't want him to flirt with me, so I was like, "Hey, I'm engaged."
Congratulations.
Yeah. And you know, since you missed your duel and probably want a vacation later because he's giving us a freebie, hey, congratulations.
Well, I guess we'll have to think about that. Which one of you
Hey, that
proposed?
Oh, it'll probably have to be me, right? Probably me.
Hmm.
Probably me.
And after you coming and begging me time and time again, I probably finally said yes.
Of course, because who else is gonna marry you?
Hey now.
Yeah, see, that got you a bit lively.
I'm doing a lot better.
That's good. My fiance's doing great.
I'm not entirely sure what you're doing or what you're gonna need me to do, but we'll talk about it, all right?
Yeah, probably just look pretty in a dress, which you can do easily.
We'll see.
Jem, you want to be the maid of honor?
Are you sure? That's a big responsibility.
I'm sure the two of us would love you to be that.
We're not actually. Yes, we would love it. Oh, well, I'll try to figure out everything that I can on what I have to do. I think that preparations have to be made at some point, but I'll see what all I can do, and I'll try to make your parties as well as they can. Oh, I may be absent during some days, so we'll have to talk about days that I'm absent and think. I'm the one planning it, so I'll be able to move it around though. It should be fine.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. See,
Oh my
this is
God.
why you're the best, Jem.
I'm gonna lay down. You guys shut up. They turn
Good
around.
night.
Good night. Jim looks over. Are you sure you don't need any more help? I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna be-
You've been here all night or all day.
Yeah, you should probably rest too, Jem.
I guess so. She goes to
Yeah,
step beside you.
take one of the bumps. Come on.
Hmm?
You can use one of the bunks. You're not gonna be sleeping here all night. Just a little nap.
I'm not gonna be sleeping here with you two.
Come on.
You're gonna talk my head off. Get out.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Both of you get out.
Fine. My fiance shit tsundere.
Can't believe you're already having a fight.
I'll never change.
As you guys go to leave. Kate, is there anything you'd like to do? Currently, you would find that the others are still over in their room. You had just came out from Nadia's. They seem to be fine. You're decently sure that Miss Records has the others, has the other girls with them, getting their uniforms together. At this point, you have taken quite a bit of exhaustion from your dueling. Would you like to try to rest up?
You know what? I'll rest up. Early night. You know? I'm sure the guys won't get into trouble during the night. I'm sure no one's going to meet a certain teacher.
Well, most of you get to a point where you start to rest up. Benny, you return.
I am back. I am going to sleep. Good night.
As Taliesin, at this point, having worked on Gregor's dual thong, you were already feeling off from your duel. You had quite a lot of exhaustion from your time dueling.
Wait, hold on. Let's appreciate Gregor's giant penis tower for a second.
Oh no.
It's a little curved, but you know.
Well, yeah. Yeah. That's anatomy.
16 of them.
Yeah.
And it sure would be sucky if 14 more
Don't.
showed up.
Hey, you're not planning to destroy my penis.
Oh no, I would
right?
never. I'm just
By
saying.
adding around like.
I'm just saying
that
it'd be interesting if 14 more happened. That's all I'm saying. I would never though.
Isn't that like the equivalent of $28?
As Gregor, you
What?
had a decently quick duel. You make your way.
I also ate chili.
You made your way into your room after Benny came back and started to lay down and Taliesin needed to lay down. You watched as your paint was drying on your dual thong. Samurai looked as if they were messing with their deck. They did look back at you and give a slight wave before returning to it. You see that they've always sort of been enamored with their cards, but at this point they are fully engrossed. They are completely into their cards. As you start trying to say anything or do anything, they hear every other word.
It's like, what are you saying? Huh? Wait.
What?
Huh?
What's going on?
Like that.
Yeah, it's like that. It's, you can
that
tell that
wasn't-
they are completely distracted.
It's like, all right, okay.
A bit of time goes by. Eventually, Samurai also wants to take it early. They also had a dueling loss. They were a little bit drained, and then they did all that work on their deck. They go and lay down as well. As you look to your nice dueling thong with its nice new straps that you made from belts and its nice new colors that you painted on.
I think it's messed up that just one belt is working for my whole body.
No.
that's-
It's like three. There's like 3 belts in there.
Oh, that makes me feel a little better.
As time goes on, so does night. Gregor,
What's up?
you've told Benny. Samurai told you that Benny told them where you're going. At least people know that you're gone and where you're going to be at in case you die.
Yeah.
Would you like to begin making your way out?
Let's start schmoovin'. On a lesson for the real reason why this place is all fucked up.
Gregor, you make your way out, heading out into the night. and following your way deep away until you see in front of you the doorway to the old card shop. You note that even looking at it right now, it looks like a bunch of boxes have been moved out from the back. Looks like they have already started on the move to make their way over to the new location.
Damn, they're fast.
There's not a ton of stuff, but there are some things moved.
Oh, they had.
As you step in, you note when you step in, well, I guess you might not note. Go ahead and roll me for your roll me for that good old instinct.
You know, you say it to the person with -1 instinct. I mean, I guess it's not Sorrel, so we're moving on up, but you know. I got a 0.
Yeah, you don't notice shit. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
I
fine.
was told that you had 2 fleetings that I never let you use before. And I'm sad about it, and I'm sorry
sick.
about that. So you do have 2 fleetings.
I forgive you. I don't do that very often. Okay, 4. That is higher than 1. 11, 10.
For the 10, you make your way in, looking about, trying to find your professor, at least until the morning.
He has 24 hours.
You find yourself walking toward the back where the card shop was, until you finally see what appears to be Professor Price standing there, seemingly looking straight into your direction. You also note that he appears to be wearing his bioband again.
Oh, you put that on again.
Feels strange not having some kind of medal on me. Surprised you're able to lug that around.
Well, I'll tell you I'd do it till I figured it out, right?
The way to build muscle.
Gotta start sometime. So,
Follow me.
alright.
He makes his way into the card shop. As he does, you look around, you note that several things have been boxed up. The counter has been moved out of the way, and he makes his way toward one of the back rooms of it. He opens the door and motions to you as you see a set of stairs going downwards.
How many cards can this place keep?
This place wasn't just the card shop. It's just where the card shop was moved.
I guess I do keep training the villains. Alright. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna make my way down.
Oh no, I wouldn't trust this guy around any stairs. From what we've seen of him.
it's like, alright, I'll roll. Alright, roll finesse.
All right, I'll roll. Yeah, you will.
Over those stairs when I push you through. They call him the stair pusher.
Stair pusher. He pushes the stairs. As you step down, you find, upon going down as far as you can, there's another set of doors in front of you. You didn't go down far, but you went down far enough. You find, as he meets you on the floor that you're on, he seems to step out, and upon stepping out into the next area, you open the door, and you go in as well. Inside, there appears to be just a large open room. in the center of which there appears to be a small pedestal. Waiting for the thing to freaking let me do things. How dare it. And on said small pedestal, you see a small little glass, almost just hovering. On the other side of the room, there's another door. As you approach the little glass covering, you see it apparently is holding a card.
What the hell?
When you were asking about what all was going on down here, or at least what all was going on with me, right?
I was asking. I didn't know you were like into car worshiping or something. I mean, do you? I just don't get it.
It's not what you think. This card, I found it whenever I returned to the school last year. It was a card that fell.
Out of the sky or something? Like in a counselor's office, or like not in the raw room, so you just fell?
It fell out in front of me.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
whenever I was walking along the shoreline, down below the lower district. Whenever I found it, I started feeling different, like it was calling out to me. It as much as I wish to not bring it up, this card is most likely the reason why all of you got displaced before.
Oh, wait, what? Like, well, we all got.
This card
That
has
was
been
that
here.
thing?
This card has been here since before all of you shown yourself. I don't know exactly what happened when all of you apparently went off to another world, like you said. But this card was here when it happened. There can only be
Well, I
so
felt
many
like we're just
coincidences.
standing there, and then the floor crumbled, and the next thing we know, we're somewhere else.
This thing is giving off, from what I can tell, a lot of dueling energy. Whenever this is around it, he brings his bioband up. I can't seem to turn it off. You see that his bioband is currently glowing as if he's in the middle of a duel.
Ah, like, that sure seems to be a lot of energy for something that isn't doing right now.
It's not doing much of anything from what I can tell, but I have been trying to figure it out. He leans down to the card. As he does, he goes to flip it over. I was trying to find it inside of a thing before, but I could not. So instead, I'm going to go here to the card of the day. As we see Apprentice Fighter Neo, such a cool guy.
Such a cool guy.
Such a cool guy. He was in a thing before, and we all saw him. It was
Yeah.
we saw
It's
him.
before
You
he
saw him.
became transgender.
It was before that, yeah. You figured it out.
Welcome to Transgender Visibility Day. He lives.
Dude.
She
She lives.
They live.
They live.
We all live.
No, miney.
It lives?
Yay! I still want to know what happened if you got the bad ending.
I'm trying to find which one of these it
I
is
think
in.
this is an ending. I don't know. We're having a chill time.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
Yeah, do your thing.
Let me find it. It's just taking a moment. Because this is technically an old card.
Okay,
I was looking in the satellite area because I'm like, maybe it was in there, but it wasn't. It's not like the oldest card, but it is a old card. Otherwise, I'd just look in the season 1 thing and be like, oh, there it is, set 1, haha. But it not in there. Come on. Found it. You see what appears to be a copy of Hidden Armament, Book of Secret Arts. As you look down to the card, and as he flips it over, he places it back where it was and then motions to the door on the other side.
What about that door?
That's where you'll see the rest.
The rest? There's more of these?
This is where I'd tell you to stay back if you don't want to know anymore.
I feel like by now you should know me a little bit better.
You are reckless. To an extent that whatever it is you do, you will find yourself in dangerous positions. Maybe you're ready for them, but maybe you're not. What do you say then, Gregor? He motions to the door.
Well, I always like leaving things to luck. I'll go in.
Gregor,
What's up, buddy?
you step past him. You make your way to the door. You open the door. As you open the door, you don't see anything immediately, but you smell moistness, dampness, humidity, maybe. As you look in, it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust as you take a couple of steps, as you see trees ahead of you. You see dark wood. And as you look further in, you find that you appear to be standing over top of it. You look down, and as you do, you feel a giant hand on your back. If I'm leaving, so are you. You then feel a large amount of pressure As you feel your feet leave the ground, you are pushed forward at an alarming rate.
Hey!
As you leave the platform or whatever it was you're standing on, you start to tumble down into the dark trees below. You look back as you catch one of the branches slightly before it breaks beneath you
The fucking dog.
to see Professor Price staring down at you. But in wherever it is you are, you see him differently. You see a slight yellowish tinge to his eyes as he watches you fall, and eventually he falls out of sight for you. As you fall down deeper, you feel the back of your head collide with the ground, and everything goes dark. And that's where we're going to end things for today.
Yay!
Yay! This was the neutral ending.
Time to roll over my new character, Bregor.
Gorgare.
Gorgare.
Gorgore.
He's Russian.
I am Gorgare. I'm not only Russian. Rips off
Well-
face. I'm a camellia.
I guess we're gonna be in the Save Gregor arc.
Bro, they fucking jumped him.
Hey, you got jumped.
He doesn't like you.
I think I know that.
Way.
He didn't like you before the fate card.
I mean, I know that.
Honestly, I feel like the fate card just made him do a thing instead of just leaving things as they were. Congrats!
He's like, fuck this kid, yeet!
You have your main antagonist for the game. Congratulations.
If he's leaving, so are you, Gregor.
I mean, I did leave. You did toss me at least like 5 stories.
Wonder what all these
I
wonder what
can't
all these
believe
dark
we're getting-
trees are.
We could be anywhere.
Oh,
Benny's like, man, maybe I was exaggerating.
I don't think it's really fun where it's like, hey, we buy us a beer, make sure to let everyone know. It's like, if he dies, we'll keep a track on it. It's the next morning, Gregor doesn't show. Oh, I wasn't exaggerating. Oh.
Gets their Hello Kitty knife.
I had the juxtaposition of, man, you go after the guy who hates you, get pushed down. I just get engaged.
And Talison's just there.
Allison's still winning, baby.
Talison does not lose. Have you not noticed this?
I've noticed this.
Everything works out for Talison.
Why can't you guys just be a little bit more like Taliesin?
Yeah.
What if we just won? What fucking, you're right.
You're right.
Win already.
Taliesin,
This was
a
the
deadlier knife.
this was the campaign going. You thought you could get away from the spirit world.
This campaign was pink again, bitch.
This campaign said, hold my beer. Haha, you thought.
Yeah.
That wasn't even like, oh, you think you can get away with the spirit world? It was, this old man can still play basketball.
This old man is still jacked as fuck. If you didn't
This old
if you
man
didn't
said,
paint
"Fuck you."
if you didn't paint the dual thong, he might have tried to take it from you.
You're welcome.
He might have tried to take it back from you if you didn't paint it.
Oh, wait.
Now he doesn't want it, it's red.
I would love to know what he was thinking. Like, son of a bitch, they already fucking painted it.
Literal,
kids work
like
fast.
canon event situation.
Those kids work fast. I hate it.
Whatever happens though, it's his own fault. He should have thought better about.
I mean, I know, but
No, not you.
I mean, a little.
I mean, a little you, but it's like I now have no reason to hold back. It's great.
Moriar will rescue his precious criminal heart. You just
Warren
fucking
comes
see.
back like, where is he?
You just fucking see running out from behind from behind Price, diving after you. Martinez!
My other NBA guy who doesn't like me very much. I love it.
No.
There.
He likes you a lot.
There you are, my number 7.
My yin and yang. Old guy who hates my ass, and old guy who kind of likes me, but purely because I'm an object.
You'll go great.
I wouldn't
with my
consider you an
Riku.
object, Martinez. You're kind of like a canvas.
Like a canvas for what?
We don't need to worry
And you-
about that right now, Martin.
Right.
What were you saying, Aaron?
Oh no, I said nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say that. What are you saying there, Lily? Okay.
Okay, good job. Good job, everyone.
Good job.
Gregor is going through a training arc to become the Tarzan man from GX, obviously. What if you guys just end up not finding how to find Gregor, and then I'm just like, all right, I guess we're gonna have a Gregor game for a couple of sessions, and
Where he's just stuck there.
It'll be funny if Kate just doesn't find out.
Hi, Gregor. Welcome to the spirit world. We have Piper, Riku, Otto, and the rest.
just fucking what?
I mean, I think
Yeah, I got super
All of a sudden, it's
lost,
just
but I
like you
found
get-
these guys. They're kind of cool.
Gregor goes down there, and all of a sudden it's just fucking you just see Otto and Riku and fucking Priska there, and it's just like, oh, we have another friend too, but they went to the other world. Meanwhile, back
She
here,
has,
Piper
like,
shows
apparently
up.
17 paintings to go through, and she hasn't really stopped.
Gregor is the 5th DARP.
I mean, that would be a fun way to do it. Crossover.
Yeah, if you guys can't find Gregor, then Gregor can hang out with the first party.
He's just like, I live here now.
And then Gregor can come back to fucking Price and be like, I lived, bitch.
You thought you could take me down. You were kind of right.
We're kind of right, but fuck you anyway.
Oh, you finally. Is that a bottle of soda?
Oh yeah, I know this girl. She makes amazing soda.
Huh.
I think she might be a lesbian. Don't tell anyone about that.
Is that a soda bomb?
Well, yeah, she makes soda.
Even I know how to make soda.
The Piper's like, that's what I'm saying.
Everything's both homophobic. You ever think about that?
We are going to end the recording right here. We may talk more about things afterwards, but right now we're going to end the recording. Hope you guys had a good time. We will come back next time with hopefully maybe the party finding out that Gregor's gone. Who knows?
Yeah, Gregor and Price disappeared like close to each other.
Nah, Price is just leaving. Price is just going to go
No, he
home.
just walked off.
He's just going to leave. He's
yeah.
just gonna leave.
Like, once we find out Gregor's gone, though, he's gonna disappear from this world.
I got it. Let's chase after Price. Should we go find Gregor? No, we have to get Price.
If we find Price, we find Gregor.
Exactly. Go do that. go do that instead. That'll be really
But it's
funny.
objectively like the logical idea. But
Yeah.
That's kind of the funny thing.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible to
makes
have to
sense.
plan. So, with all that being said, end things off here. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Goodbye.